my vocal warm-ups.
And that's the first thing on stream.
Well, great.
Vocal warm-ups or the brick?
The vocal warm-ups, I think.
I mean,
Nice.
good thing I didn't do any.
Also,
Yes.
hi everybody!
Oh yeah, hey.
This
How you
is
doing?
Mountain
Howdy, stranger.
Campaign. Welcome back to another episode of Mountain Campaign, episode 4.
Hello.
For a quick recap, our intrepid group crash landed in the Mountain Nation. There's a little bit of a war going on, a little bit, not too much.
Hardly.
They lost a buddy along the way and gained a party girl.
Sup, bitches?
And now they are trying to investigate who could have put those strange bracers on their arms.
I was actually meaning to ask, are they like, because when you first said bracers, I was thinking like they cover your entire lower arm, or is it just around your...
No, it goes up to like
Your
halfway
elbow.
between your wrist and your elbow.
Oh, okay. Okay, so kind of like that. Okay, good.
Random bits of metal, random bits of leather strapped to your arm.
What is
Except
this
with
map
no straps.
as thing?
One second.
There, your time is over.
Okay, apparently Anona has recruited us to make up for his shortcomings. So Anona, when do I get paid?
Also,
Checks in the mail. Don't
What's
worry
in it
about
for me?
Toomby, don't worry. Just lean back, accept what's going on, and let the awkward role playing flow over you. We are not good at this yet.
And Toomby, I would like to
Oops.
stress, not that kind of role playing. This is the not that kind of role playing.
Oh, he keeps saying that, but he's not in control.
Damn it, guess I have to put the whip away.
No, in fact, this is not my real voice. I have a very careful system of modulators in place, and I'm actually 13.
Actually,
Can't
he's
believe you lied
13
to us
and
like
a
that.
girl.
That also
Yes.
makes sense why you can't read.
Both of them, and dead. That is a very important detail.
Anyway, let us go to the map just to recap where you are.
There it is. Oh, missed it. Where's the spooky building?
Shifting you.
Pardon?
Nope.
Sandy
Turn
told
on.
you that that this block of haphazardly shoved together buildings has been abandoned for a while, but people have seen strange activity, and somehow people seem to go missing around this block more often than at other places around the city.
So what's like the general shape of this building? Is this like an old apartment complex or a barn, or what is it? What are we working with?
Imagine that's the case for all the blocks in this part of town. It's just like buildings got built upon other buildings, and imagine like a block-sized version of the Weasley house from Harry Potter, or Kowloon Walled City, if that tells you anything.
Neither of
Yeah.
those ring any bells to me.
I'm imagining like a general Ankh-Morpork situation of city built on more city.
Yeah, and there's like just solid blocks of buildings with like no rhyme or reason. It's just piled on top of each other. Some parts are crashed into each other and built on top of that.
So it's like awkward and bulky in places, and
Yeah.
It's kind of uncomfortable for everyone, really.
yeah.
Yep.
I think someone should fire the architect.
And before we enter this building, I will show you the new fancy feature I whipped up for you.
Oh boy.
Ooh, features.
Boop.
Ah. Well,
Well, that's cool.
I mean,
That's a nice
we
touch,
will get
actually.
the basics.
oh, what? I do not recognize this. This what? Who's that?
Who's that?
Who is this phantom stranger?
I mean, there's also this mystery individual, but I don't know.
It's a mystery.
Where's
I
Captain
don't-
Sloat though? Which one of these is
I don't
Sloat?
think, I don't think we've. Oh, where is Captain Sloan? I just don't quite think we've unlocked her story mode yet. But
Yes, to me, Business Ferret is her actual name. Because
Yes, you
she's
need
a
to
business
collect
ferret.
299 pine cones first.
All right, do you want to take Business Ferret with you into the building, or do you want to leave her outside and take no companion? You all have control over the arrow.
I
Really?
say we choose the letter O.
No, that's all of them. It's like kind of neat.
Oh, we choose the word choose.
Yeah, we choose. This is madness. So why would you give us all control of this? Why would you do
Bad
this?
call.
How would you
No,
do this?
wait, guys, I have the perfect plan. Give me control of the arrow.
You have
We
control of the arrow.
choose Rick Shades.
Companion.
That's not how it works.
Or with the arrow like this, we choose both of these people.
That's also not how it works. Since you have not locked those yet.
Why would you do this? Why would you let us have this power?
Immediately start to abuse it.
Yeah, look, yeah, obviously we start to immediately abuse it. We've just been given power.
No, but think about it. No, stop it. Oh, that works. It's a hat.
It's Waluigi.
Wah!
Dude, Business Ferret is a wholesome cinnamon bun, okay? I will not have her Waluigi'd. Stop it.
Now, great. Now I have to pay Rainiel to draw a Waluigi version of Business Ferret.
I will beat you.
What would be like the name of that? Because it's like, you know, Wario, Mario, Waluigi, Luigi. Would it just be like Walla Ferret or something like that?
Business Ferret.
Anyways, I think it is obvious that you want to take Business Ferret with you.
What gave you that idea?
Out of all the options available, Companion is still really tempting.
Come on, we don't even get a character select song.
Oh, that's true. We need music.
We don't even get 10 new custom icons? Come on, man. What's the deal? You used to
Yes.
be cool.
This is bad DLC.
Let me choose some music.
Literally just search up character select screen, and then most of those are pretty good.
All right, you enter the block, and you've been into a few blocks by now. The spearhead is also is at the edge of a block, and the police building was a little bit inside a block, but they kind of cleared a path into it. But this block is really jumbled together. Like, this has been here for a long time, and it's not been tended to well. Everything is creaking, everything is leaking, like there's puddles on the floor even though it hasn't rained since you've been here. And
It's been a
rain is-
while since I've seen walls bleed.
and there's spider webs and moss everywhere, and you'll walk around for 2 minutes and notice, I think we're kind of lost.
And I'm just going to call it now. Plot twist later is going to be that Amber was a Hellraiser extra. But besides that, so we just straight up, like on the map, we were posed next to the building that we were looking for, but we just straight up don't know where we are. Like,
No, you're inside the block. That's not one building. That's an entire block.
That's the
And imagine it like a city block, but all jumbled together buildings.
But I thought we were going to go through it. We can't go through it if it's blocked.
Shut up. All right,
this is-
you've lost your way in the twisty passages. What do you do?
Do any of these look inhabited?
No, not really. Everything you've come across so far, there's been plenty of places where people could theoretically live, but
Hypothetically, they're not technically lethal.
Is there anyone
but
around?
it's all been really abandoned, and you haven't really heard any activity either, except for scuttling insects and creaking wood.
Okay, so no other humans.
Not that you have noticed them.
Is
That
there
sounds
any way
oddly
to like,
leading.
No other humans. You see plenty of aliens, though. They're all there.
That's just normal though. So is there any way to get to higher ground, maybe?
You could try finding. You have seen some stairs, but they didn't look very safe. And like you've seen in other blocks that sometimes stairs will just lead to nowhere or curve around and back down and stuff like that.
So we're like completely lost in here, like a fucking corn labyrinth, or they're just buildings.
Yep.
Actual labyrinth.
Yep.
This is the point. There's now just to anyone who would pay. Wait, did that? Oh,
Where did Zvar go?
you clicked on the wrong
Okay.
thing. So to anyone pay attention, there's now the soft, like barely visible steam coming off of him. Like one of his eyes is twitching a little. He seems.
Ferret seems unconcerned. She's
What did I
hunting
miss?
bugs.
Everyone's about to die. We're all gonna lose. Where were you? We needed you. Let us all down.
No, you're still lost in the labyrinthine city block.
The party rolled a collective 18 ones, and we're all gonna die.
Okay, so
So-
Hugo just goes, "Hello? Anyone?"
Give me a roll.
What do I roll?
Just a straight d20.
Just roll for loud.
I have fucking started yelling around in the criminal place, right?
You're not entirely sure. It could have been rubble that fell somewhere in the distance, but you think you heard steps, like somebody running away.
Can I?
Also, Solistor had a great suggestion. Roll to seduce bleeding wall.
Note I can't
Alright.
role play.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm doing
say,
that.
Clear.
Rolling
like,
to
can I,
seduce
like-
the bleeding wall.
Can I
Yeah.
like roll to echo?
Okay, so Amber
Dude.
Amber takes a heavy swig of Amber Moon, leans against the dripping wet wall, which by the way is not bleeding, it's just bracky water. And
It's hard to tell the
mumbles,
difference.
"Hey, you come here often?"
Yes.
Wall blushes.
Oh, Amber Coon.
Can I basically roll to perception in on that noise?
Yes, you can.
Oh boy, rolls 1.
Oh no.
Glad that didn't happen.
Yeah, that
I think that's as close as you can get
was
without it
that
actually
was just
happening.
rubble falling in the distance.
He can't use his ears too well because there's fucking steam coming out of him at this moment.
So, Wall, seen anyone around?
The wall is too embarrassed to speak.
Can I roll to angrily, just roll to navigate? At least try to maybe not be lost anymore.
Okay.
Maybe not a 1. All right, well, not a 2 this time. Let's do 1 and a 2.
Yeah, that's an okay. That's an okay roll. You stumble around for a little longer, until you hear a sound as you think you're reaching like about the core of the block, and the sound of it, it's a little hard to make out because it's really dampened, but it sounds like rushing water.
Okay.
Do you approach the rushing water?
I have an idea that for stealth, basically, it could potentially backfire, kinda. I want to use that Mud Shaper passive that I've not done anything with yet. And basically, he just plops or just takes off the caps of two of his bottles of the bandolier of protein shake bottles he has around his belt, basically. And he takes a cap of two of them and actually just does a gesture, and just mud gets pulled out at the top of him. And he then puts the mud on the bottom of his flip-flops that he wears, of course. Effectively trying to silence his steps, but trying to keep it attached to...
Have you ever walked with mud on your soles, my friend?
Is that louder? I felt...
Yeah, that's generally the effect, yeah.
Well then...
It would literally be more effective to just walk around barefoot.
Yeah, scratch that then. I think he takes one step. He's like, "Oh, all right, mud is loud."
It will depend on the surface. If you're doing it on stone, it would be quieter because you stepping on stone is quite loud.
I mean, I have soft flip-flop soles though, so it wouldn't be,
Yeah, he has soft feet, but it's flip-flops, so just...
Flip-flops are stealth shoes anyways.
Yeah.
Wait, flip-flops are fairly loud.
Yep, that's why I said they aren't stealth shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I take them off and I put it back in. I'm like, I'll save that for a different hour. I tried to stealthily approach the source of the sound. Roll for a stealthily approach.
Everybody roll for stealthily approach.
That was a pretty solid roll for stealthily approach.
Rolling to make myself mildly more transparent. Well, that's not good.
That's okay. It's above average.
So,
A 4 is not
I was looking at
So-
anomalies ones. Yeah, you suck.
so you go.
In what world is 4 above average?
I was looking at anomalies ones. They come up too fast.
So Hulda, Hugo, and Lo are sneaking towards the source of the sound, and then you hear behind you a loud thud and loud noise as Amber drops her bottle and it rolls down the hallway.
God fucking damn it! Chase after the bottle.
There's like a creaking wood noise. Lo's neck turns back to Amber. It just stares at her like. Oh,
Amber is not a stealthy person.
No.
Who fucking cares? We go to the water. What do we see?
All right, you follow the sound of the rushing water, and it becomes actually quite loud. You're surprised. Like this isn't the sort of sound that like a river or like a little stream would make. It's really loud. Like there's some force behind that flow.
Oh well.
Almost like it's falling.
If we're lucky, then that covered for the noise we made earlier, right? Right.
Who knows?
Totally.
Well, I
And
see the noise
from my
we
yelling
made.
as well.
I say the noise we made. Ooh. What's this kinky shit?
It's a wall.
I see it.
Oh,
I seen it. I seen that shit
There we
down at the b-ball court.
Oh, okay.
Where are we though?
We're in the darkness somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Didn't I shift ping you? Is this not
Yeah,
revealed?
you should
Yeah,
ping that.
you
Yeah,
should
now-
ping us, but we weren't there.
Now
I
we are
was.
there though.
So yeah, you're still hearing the rushing water, and someone give me a perception check.
I'll take the lead on this one.
No, hold on. I think I got a bonus on perception checks, don't I?
No, you don't.
Well, it's too late.
I got a solid 11.
Vagu rolled first, so we're gonna take that roll.
That's
Let's go with that. That was totally not myself, bro.
Sirens.
bought it.
Well,
Don't you don't know better. You don't correct the DM like that. It's rude.
since in your village you dealt with bratty teenagers, your ears are used to the sound of people running away, and you hear somebody quickly running away as you enter this place.
Someone's running away. Get them.
Running
No, they
away
fucking
and
don't.
signaling first going away and then turning a corner. And that door there is the one you came in through.
Oh.
They ran further into the structure.
Uh,
Wait. Let me reveal so you can see.
You don't even have advanced fogboard. Come on, man.
It's called dynamic lighting. Get
Listen,
it right.
I can either pay for your
I know.
portraits or for the fucking pro membership. So fuck you.
Yeah. we're pulling it like this is quite the pain, man. Like yeah, he angrily at this point, like whoever this is knows that they're here anyway, so just they'll just angrily stomps
Does
in
it
the direction of the walking.
does it sound like it came from further down, like here, or did it sound like here?
It sounded more like the sidearm hallway, and the steps have stopped, but you can't see anybody.
Okay, so it was down here. It sounded like.
Yep.
So that is-
just gonna stay up against the wall, all stealthy like, and just take a gander in there. Or you could just, do that.
Just walk inside.
Yeah.
Is there anything up here that needs to be revealed? Or am I looking at the map wrong?
Like the fact that Amber's just like up against the wall giving hand signals all like CIA and shit. You guys just walk in.
And everyone just fucking ignores her.
My god.
This is some bad construction. These places go nowhere.
Oh, you're just not trying hard enough.
We split the party.
To split the party.
Number one,
let's
good
split up
idea.
and look for clues.
Yeah, we could cover more ground that way, you guys.
Hey, I was.
I'm gonna stay here and be a lookout.
Yeah. Let's split up and look for clues.
I assume these are the stairs I'm on right now, right?
Stairs? There are no stairs there.
Oh wait, I thought you said something. I guess I misheard then. Oops. I thought you had something about stairs.
Nope.
Is there anything to be revealed here, or am I just
Give me
sitting
a
in the corner?
sec.
Fine. I will never know. What is this? There's like 10 different kinds of wood floor here.
No, I'm said it should fire
Everyone's
the
all confused.
architect.
Like if
Yeah, who built
Flo
this?
wasn't so angry
Amber,
about,
Amber, stop.
I was gonna say if Lo wasn't so angry about like 10 other things, he'd be angry about this now. But then he just doesn't
Amber,
have-
The races of wood. How dare
Amber,
they?
give me a perception roll, please.
Okay, sure. Oh.
You're drunk. Don't worry about it.
You don't notice anything.
I'm not paying attention.
Blissfully ignorant.
Yep. Works every time. Life's a real adventure if you don't know what's going to happen next.
is there anything down here, or is this a dead end? Oh well, found the dead end, you guys.
Nope,
Oh
there's
well, it goes.
down here.
You hear wood creaking from here.
From where?
From here.
From where?
Don't you see my pings?
No, why are you doing it into the fucking fog of war?
I'm doing it on the GM layer. Fuck me.
That pinging on the GM later. Why can't you guys see that?
Oh no!
From here.
So you can see it's too
Where?
far away.
Oh.
Okay.
He just immediately turns the fuck around. Heard you were talking shit.
Hold up, stop. Give me a perception check, please, Hulda.
See.
Motherfucker, hold still.
You thought you noticed something for a moment there, but then it's gone. Probably just a breeze.
We all heard the creaking though, right?
Yep. Might have just been the building shifting though.
I want
It's
to try scare
really bad
tactics.
sign.
I want to try scare tactics. I want to just like, what are these walls? These stone walls, wood walls, these are wooden floors, right?
Wooden walls, yes.
Okay. I want to just punch a wall and see if that
Punch
like,
out wall, you mean? Oh no, you mean literally punch out wall.
like punch the wall and see if that startles anyone. See if there's like any other noise following that.
Okay, roll.
Basically, like if someone were hiding in a closet. you
Try
just
the
punch
shave and a haircut bit.
Where exactly do you want to punch the wall?
I don't know. I think this area, like this part of the wall, for some reason, I think. I don't know. Tell. Of
All right,
course.
give me a roll.
Fine.
You break your hand.
No, that would be on a one.
It's not a very powerful punch, but sounds hollow.
All right, let me show you how a real punch is thrown. Significantly better.
I mean, you're still a less muscular person.
Your roll was better,
I mean-
but you gotta remember that
Yeah,
roll
I
is
have a
like
bonus.
a giant slab of muscle.
I literally have a fucking passive that gives me a bonus.
And Amber
Oh.
is like a waifish little half spirit, so
Oh, I
Further, like,
was secretly fishing for a 20 to just have that work.
so yeah, still sounds hollow, but nothing else.
Can I try to feel the wall for some sort of entrance or opening?
Give me a roll.
I just realized, yeah, I'm pretty sure this was like the closest piece of wall anyway, so there's also like, anyway. Yeah.
So having seen how close Amber got with the wall, Hulda was kind of jealous. She hasn't had any intimacy in a long while, and so she tries to cuddle up to the wall herself, but she kind of slips off of the drippy surface and falls on her ass.
You've
Yeah.
lost karma.
Business ferrets.
Lois
I'm having a
had
look for an opening. This
Enough.
wall sounds hollow.
enough of this shit. If he can't find an opening, he's just gonna fucking make one. He kicks down the door, or he tries to kick down the wall.
No,
Just go
you
through
can't
the
just
wall.
you can't just try keep trying pummeling the wall. You have to change something about the situation if you want to try again. But yeah,
I mean,
business ferret is
I'm not gonna
gonna.
punch it. I want to like take a good I can't take a running start in the hallway. I'm not gonna take a good step and just try to kick it down.
First, business ferret is gonna give it a try.
Oh, that CIA shit.
Is business ferret gonna punch the wall?
Business
she
ferret
is,
punches the wall. Matt crit.
Scrambling all around this square of wall and scrambling all around it, climbing onto the uneven woodwork and stuff and checking it out. Nope, she
I bet you
doesn't find
could-
anything.
I mean, I bet you if we could like dislodge like probably one of the wood panels, she could probably squeak in there.
I was actually considering, like, is this wooden paneling, or is this like one big wooden board that I'm standing in front of, or
It's a solid wood block.
It's
No, it's hollow.
wooden paneling,
Huge.
like, but it's like big boards, like easily half a meter thick, half a meter wide.
All right. So does anyone have
are
a
there-
crowbar?
I mean, are there any places wide enough for like a finger or a few fingers to get in between, or is it like you said the construction is pretty shitty? So are
Yeah,
there
it's
like
kinda
some
wonky.
gaps?
But
Are there-
not enough of a gap for a finger.
Is there enough of a gap for a trowel?
Maybe.
Like roll for trowel.
Roll for trowel.
Rolls one, loses trowel. Well,
Breaks.
Ooh, that's a better roll.
yeah.
You wedge your trowel into one of the gaps and lever out the board, and underneath you find metal.
Huh.
I feel
Okay, so
fine.
this side, can I try to plant a seed and make that break the boards apart?
Well, probably, but like I said, underneath the board seems to be metal.
Yeah, on that side.
I feel like someone's fucking with me. Like what is this? Well, to be honest, I felt like someone was fucking with me since I got here for several reasons. But now this.
You're just paranoid.
Somebody give me a perception roll, please.
I'm not paranoid.
I
I got
will.
shot out of the sky with a rocket launcher.
Well,
Okay? You did as well. You should be paranoid.
Lo is arguing too loudly for anybody to hear anything.
I mean, he's just gonna start getting angry now. He's like, fucking, who shoots down a helicopter with random people in it? Why does that happen? Why did people put these break? Why? Why any of this?
I mean, it might be a garbage chute.
Amber puts a hand on Lo's shoulder. It's because the universe hates you, babe. Moves on.
This place is
It is.
boring. Let's find out what the water sound is.
Oh wait, business ferrets.
Yes.
Could you burn a hole in the metal?
Unfortunately, my laser isn't quite strong enough for that.
Dang it. Who doesn't like lasers?
So is like have we at this point like removed enough paneling to conclusively decide that it is all the way around?
Yeah, all the way around it seems to be metal.
And really anything we can do with that?
Doesn't
Like
seem like it.
no locks or door. Okay. Maybe we.
So does this hallway just end there?
Nope, that's just because she only went as far
Yeah.
as the corner.
This seems like a go back later
Door.
type of situation. So it just stomps
By the
off
way,
anyway.
you guys are getting further away from the water sound.
Oh.
Ooh, a door.
Okay.
Also, remember the 30 feet restriction.
Yeah.
Business ferret wanted to see what the water was like.
Gonna sneak along this
Remember about-
wall.
And then my icon got moved around. I feel violated.
I'm the GM, I can violate whoever I want.
I'm gonna quote
Just
you on
gonna
that.
peek down this hallway.
You said it yourself.
If you can
Context
hear.
is for babies and communists.
Damned commies.
So we're gonna. I guess we're gonna go down here first.
Okay, well, nothing there.
Lo spies a door, and with that, his first chance in a while, or his next big chance to kick down something angrily today. He warms up his feet, stretches his legs a little, like tries to like hide it and walking like.
I open it carefully. Or doesn't open it normally.
The
Lo
door is
rushes forward
unlocked.
and just kicks down the door.
He was reaching up with his foot, then just opens the door. He's like, "God fucking damn it! Could have kicked that. Could have kicked that."
I mean, you can still kick it.
not the same.
It's the same.
Ooh.
Give me just a second.
Well, that's a weird reveal.
Yeah, that's an interesting room.
I'm using the polygon reveal wrong.
Yeah, that one's
Yep.
That one's a
It's just weird.
racial slur. What?
Why is it not working how I want it to work?
See, if you just buy
Oh.
the dynamic lighting today, you won't have this problem.
Shut up.
Like someone sucks at polygon revealing.
There are a lot of very weird shadows going on.
He said to the DM, actively tempting death.
All right,
I'm
Now
already
it's revealed.
dead. Victory.
I've revealed it properly.
I spy with my left
So
eye.
this room is kind of bare. You used to. It seems like it used to be used for some stuff, and don't just rush into the rooms like that. But it seems that the upper story has kind of collapsed into this a little bit. Like there's holes in the upper story from that have built this kind of loose wall of debris.
Now, when you
Is
say
your
this room
opportunity-
was used for something,
Yeah, but it seems like it's been abandoned for a while. Like there's some dust here.
but we have no
Yes.
clue, like looking around, what could it have been used for?
I mean, there's sort of wood.
Give me a
maybe.
perception check.
I guess. So this is like definitely a dead end.
Ooh, very good perception check. No, you see mostly like there's thick dust everywhere, but there's like dust shadows, if you know what I mean.
Of what? What do they look
Places,
like?
places where the dust is a little thinner, and it looks like this used to be a storeroom. But what you also notice in the dust is footsteps that come from the door and go towards the wall of debris. And those are
I did-
really fresh.
I detect a
look.
secret passage.
I guess Holda detected something else first, so
Yes, Holda, what have you detected?
I spy
What do you spy?
package of
Ah.
hair
Who wants the
for
stamina?
Christmas.
I was sort of considering maybe one more stamina for low because at this point I don't really have that much more health than any of you, and I still want to be tanky. But
My
like,
stamina needs to be a round number. I need to bring it up to 30. I demand a round number, but you can take it. The OCD will just crush me eternally.
that's fine. It's not my
Since you
problem.
are the tank, it's better you have it.
It would also be, I think, the first stamina point Low would get, by collectible, like the first collectible thing you get. I don't have any. So, anyone against me taking it? Holder, do you want it, or
Nope.
Okay, I think one thing we should maybe, start deciding now. Should we do this mechanically?
what do you mean mechanically?
Because, what we've been doing so far when it comes to those is just pure mechanics. This person has low health, let's give it to him. You want more health, so let's give it to you. Should we do this mechanically or, roleplay?
I'm fine with mechanically.
I think mechanically, yeah.
And that way we don't
Yeah,
accidentally screw ourselves over.
I mean,
Keep that in mind. Amber would never take those packages.
Amber doesn't even really know what they are.
like the whole
Yeah,
thing, is, like,
so
the whole thing is pretty fourth wall breaking in and of itself.
And
Collectible,
right,
like,
like in the original anime campaign, they straight out traded for stamina.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
So,
we
yeah,
could. We will
but
just
it's
spare
so
ourselves,
efficient.
the 5 minute scene where we talk and in role playing and reach the same conclusion to do it mechanically.
So, does anyone want to 3, 2, 1? No, it's mine. Is there anyone else?
Nope.
Just take it.
Nope.
I want to be a rude boy, but now I have it. 36 health.
Tanky as fuck.
I'm a big man. So about those footsteps.
From the door to the debris wall here.
Did I see that with the 14 also, or did Amber have to point it out?
Hugo saw it, and I think he'll have told the
No,
group.
I mean, yeah. I guess you just
Oh,
follow the footsteps.
yeah, look at that. There are some footsteps here.
Cool.
Hmm.
Secret passage detected.
So, who's gonna start digging?
Amber's just gonna feel around the rubble to see if there's like a lever or a switch or something that would like open up a secret passage.
I mean,
Amber, as you start rooting around in the debris, it shifts and collapses on top of you. Give me a dodge roll.
I was going to say the one with the most health should start digging around the unstable degree right now.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Amber is clobbered by a thick beam of thick wooden beam of debris and loses 3 stamina.
Oh no, not Amber. She's allergic to buildings.
I will
That's not
try
how
to
allergies
drive
work.
around.
And as the part shifts on top of you, more debris rains down from top, replenishing the wall, so to speak.
It was,
Can I drag her out with an 18?
Oh, she can crawl out from under the beam just fine.
I'm gonna
Just
go,
levitates through the beam.
I'm gonna go to the part where the footsteps actually lead to, which I think was like somewhere around here.
Mm-hmm.
Back
And,
away from the wall.
I'm gonna try to search that.
Hey, Chairs. Hello,
Hey,
Chairs.
Chairs, how's it going, bud?
You try searching the debris, but it seems that in this portion the debris wall is pretty sturdy, so you can't really pull it. You could probably pull it out if you really yanked, but this part of the debris wall seems really stable, and you see a hole in the floor above, just above this stable-looking part.
Well,
Is this like, can I?
give business fare to Boosty.
That's a fair point, actually.
Yeah.
Like, can I, like, am I, because I am really tall, both in and out of character. So can I like?
You could fit
Good.
through the hole.
I could I could just try to climb up there. Or,
Yep.
Okay.
Also, there's not just the hole in the ceiling, but there seems to be like a little hollowed out space in the debris wall relative to the ceiling, if you know what I mean, like where you could slip over the debris wall onto the other side.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Give me a climb check.
Hopefully with bonus.
Yep.
Sure.
That's good enough. So you climb up there, and I assume you peek through the little dugout.
Yeah. There's like there's the when you take like an animation cell and move it over something, so it just there's like the slight whistle sound effect.
Pretty much, yeah.
I climb down the other end and oh look, it's a key item.
The morph ball.
That'd be really useful. I have trouble fitting in small places.
So yeah, Lo, you could climb up into the next floor, but you can't really squeeze through the dugout.
Wait,
Shit, it's just ice missiles. I don't need ice missiles.
I can't even get the keys.
You don't fit through the dugout, no.
If only we had someone who is small and nimble
Yeah.
and could crawl through tight spaces.
Yeah, if only, but who could do such a thing? I mean, it would have it would have to be some kind of rodent-like creature.
Right?
Something that lives in like forested, deciduous areas and crawls through the
I
underbrush.
I have the perfect plan. How about I lube myself up with mud?
I have the perfect plan.
So I'm assuming you sent Business Ferret in there.
Yeah. He gets increasingly frustrated with his. Like, he mutters something. There's a fucking building up. Climbs back down.
She retrieves a key ring for you, but it's not really clear what the keys are for. Look really old-fashioned though.
Wow.
Yeah, Lo's just gonna take those. Put them on his.
Have we seen any locks so
Out?
far?
No, not really. But this door was the first door you've seen in here. But then again, this place seems to be very labyrinthine.
Well, seeing when I looked over the board thing, did I see anything else in there, or was it just like an empty thing with just a few keys in it?
It looks empty, and the keys were like in a fresh bit of dust shadow, like somebody just recently tossed them in there.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I assume there's like a. Now that we look, there's like footsteps. Well, we walked all over here, but if we look,
There
over here,
there were no footsteps on the key side of the debris wall.
No, but there'd be like footsteps leading back to the entrance of this room, or
Nope.
is there actually? He said there's a way into the upper floor from here, right?
Yep, you can fit through the hole in the roof, but not through the dugout.
Okay, then I'll try to go through the hole in the roof.
You climb into the upper floor.
I do so, yeah.
Okay, anybody follow him?
No, you
Amber
know,
will follow up.
why would they follow Lo? You know, if I'm, fuck that guy.
Or let me ask another way. Is anybody staying down here?
No.
No, but I make sure to be like in the back while we're following Lo.
That's just typical.
Whoops.
Lo
fine, I
stays
can-
behind.
Yeah, it's
Everyone
Lo
else
that
climbs up
stays.
before him.
Lo contemplates the situation that he's in, that he's clearly lost control of his life.
Yep.
While stirring a pot of chocolate pudding. This map is too big.
It is a pretty big map.
It's not that big. He said sexually.
That's a pretty big map there, big boy.
Stop
Sorry.
moving yourself in the darkness.
I'm
I don't even
not.
know how.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh, where am I? Let's do the classic. Where am I located? Oh, there I am.
Wait, I can't see. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
I spy with my little eye.
Okay, so what you climb out into seems like a big boarding room, like those kind of like army sleeping quarters, like lots of beds all in a row, and it looks like there used to be way more, but probably many of them are now down in the debris wall, and some of them are stacked up against this door like it was barricaded. And you can see scratches in the floor here, like there used to be a barricade as well. And these green things, in case you're wondering, are footlockers.
And what's that orange line in the middle?
The orange line is tape that's been taped onto the floor, and you suspect, because there's lots of holes in the floor beyond it, that's to mark off an unstable area of the room.
Safety tape.
Yep.
Also,
And who hasn't perception checked yet?
I mean,
Amber, give me a perception check.
Perception checking for like.
Should we all do it instead of just one? Or...
And next time. This time it's Amber.
She's perception checked a lot so far, and it was always bad.
Oh, right. Then let's perception check from Lo.
Oh boy, I should have not said anything. Incoming that one. Well, it's better.
You hear a door opening and closing from beyond this door.
Which door?
Somewhere beyond this door, another door opened
say-
and closed.
north or west?
North.
Okay.
North.
Boy.
Are you on the GM layer again?
Yes. Shut up.
It's an earnest. It happens to everyone at least once. So yeah.
Sort out who gets the stamina for that.
I think if the OCD will really kill you, then I think you can have one. You are permitted.
Oh,
I guess I'll take one.
Or I'm
How much
gonna
do they
beat
give
myself
again?
up.
Just one?
One, yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll take that. There we go. Nice round number.
you also like you. What's everyone at health wise? I'm at 36 now.
I'm at
30.
23.
24.
Alright.
Ferret has 19.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean,
guess-
it's just a ferret. I didn't expect much health out of it.
Also,
I mean-
guys, if you get a package and heighten your max stam, you can also pump up your actual stam.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No
yeah.
chance you won't have to go. They probably won't have to go halfway across the map to unlock what those keys unlock. They will have to go much further.
Anyway, well,
I'm
Considering-
I go and try to I start looking around the foot lockers, see if there's anything in them.
Give me a roll.
what are those red and white things, by the way? Yeah, I think
Those
they're-
are
Pillows?
sitting pillows.
Oh, okay.
Like these tables are pretty low, like like a Japanese table.
Oh. Well, I guess this is the vaguely Asian region.
You don't find anything, Hugo.
I guess I will try, because that was what I was going to do.
All right, give me
They
that.
had in their
roll.
boxes.
But you can't search that same pile. You'll have to search somewhere else.
Fine, I'll search this one. Back off, witch.
Wait,
you.
oh, so that was entire plan.
You find some money.
Nice. How much money?
Some.
I'll add some amount of dollars to my character sheet.
Hey, this
It'll
is,
be an
this
ability?
Is vaguely Asia, so do yuan or
Zemi?
Ability, some amount of dollars.
Dunk.
No, the actual worldwide currency in anime campaign is just called money.
Wow.
One
They
money,
wrote-
2 money, 3 money.
They were like, yeah, we all played Kingdom Hearts. This isn't at all weird. Anyway,
I find nothing.
You find a handful of money,
Oh.
like a handful of coins.
Again, is it money or coins? Make up your mind.
It's both.
Coins of money.
It's a handful. It's a handful of money coins.
Oh no.
Yeah. How are you not getting this?
Man, this character sheet thing, you cannot add anything, man.
I've added some amount of money as an anytime free action to my character sheet.
It's like pocket sand, but you know, money.
It's money.
more valuable.
Some amount of money.
You hear at the
Successfully
door
added.
again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Lo considers angrily stomping towards the north door, but then remembers all the debris and rubble, and it's like, oh, how about just walk normally for once? He walks normally, but it still seems pretty mad.
Whoa!
Yeah, everyone just whoa. I keep forgetting about that. Get yanked with him. He sees his chance. Like, is this a double door?
Yes, there's a big double door.
He sees his chance and tries to dramatically kick it down.
Okay, give you a roll.
Oh boy, can't wait
Please
to
tell me
get
this works.
Can't wait to get. Hey!
You swing out and you hit right in the middle, and not only do you kick the door open, you basically break it off the rusty hinges.
He still looks
Wow.
mad, but somewhat more proud of himself.
I snap a couple of quick action shots of Lo standing over the broken hinges of the door.
If you had rolled a low success, your foot would have stuck in the door.
Yeah, it's a bit excessive.
Who cares about excessive force when you can look cool?
Ferrets found a colony of juicy
Termites.
maggots in this footlocker and is munching them.
Open the door.
You can't open the door; it is locked.
Oh,
Wow,
wow.
if only we found a
geez.
set of
If
keys.
only we had keys, he says, getting ready to kick down the door again. Roll to kick down door.
No, you have keys. There's no need to be excessive.
Well,
You try to kick down the door, but it turns out from the sound you have kicked down a fair number of doors in your day. From the sound, you can tell that this door has a steel reinforced core, and you bounce back.
I'll just grab the keys and unlock it.
I kind of want him to awkwardly like go through the key ring for like 10 minutes. Oh, fuck off.
You've lost your chance. Big manly man.
Just, yeah, she snatches the keys off him and she's like, whatever.
It takes you a moment to find the correct key. There's I know the sprite only had like 3, but there's a bunch on there. But you finally do find the key.
I spy with my thin lie.
Yeah, and someone clearly wasn't even hiding. Also, I was going to judge someone.
Oh shit, a
being-
real ass gun.
Oh yeah, fuck, that's a real ass gun.
Move the fuck out of the way.
Good weapons.
That is a real ass gun.
I was considering calling someone a weeb for all the katanas, but then I remembered that we're in vaguely Asia, so it's fine.
And look at all of these actual weapons.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see like a fucking
the
Warhammer.
table,
Holy shit.
the rack, the rack over here, this bin, they're absolutely brimming with weapons.
I will pocket this war axe.
I'm seeing like a hammer in there, and I think that it would thematically fit with, some plans. Is there anything here that looks like it would potentially destroy doors?
You
It
pick
could
up
be
the weapon.
sledge.
You pick up the weapon, and you notice something strange. The grip is kind of squishy.
Uh,
It's from the operator's sledge.
is it a foam weapon?
Yep, they're all blindingly realistic foam replicas.
Does that include this gun?
Yep,
Can I still take the gun?
you can.
I mean, they're realistic.
Taking the
looking.
gun.
It's just-
It's in the table asset, so I can't.
Then I'll also
take
take
it away.
the
I'm just gonna
shield
put a little.
These will
There's
look
no
great
gun there. I shall add real ass gun to my character sheet.
Totally real gun.
real ass gun in brackets foam fake.
Yeah, that's what their weapon description is gonna be. Real ass
Lo
gun.
tries-
No, not actual gun.
Lo tries to pocket the foam hammer while no one's watching.
So here comes an interesting question. In what pocket?
His prison wallet, dude.
I mean, it's squishy enough. He can. Put it
You
in-
only have one pocket in your gym shorts, and that's where you keep the trowel.
Oh no.
He's gonna try to do the thing where he basically tries to put it in the what is the rubber band thing in your shorts called again?
The
The
waistband.
waistband. Yeah, he tries to put it in his waistband, like put his fucking top over it.
Hammer hat down, or
No, hammerhead up, obviously. Like, he tries to put it in his waistband and put his like loose.
all right, you now have a
Over
full
it.
warhammer.
I specifically try to pocket it while no one's watching because he actually thinks that looks pretty cool, but he doesn't
Wait,
want
I'm
anyone
right
to know.
here.
So
Everybody sees.
No, it's a 15. Fuck you. Roll perception, you bitch, if you want to see.
Oh, I didn't
Ember
see
is
you
going
wrong.
to roll to forget.
I see nothing.
I don't see it
So
anyways.
did anyone take the stamina from the package up here or what?
And if you can,
Maybe it was also made out of foam.
No, the package was real. So if nobody has taken the stamina yet, you still can.
Then I'll just take it.
yeah.
Hugo, what are you doing on the bed?
I'm resting. I'm lying down and just resting, waiting for everybody to quit playing with
That
their
bed is full
foam
of
toys.
The bed is surprisingly hard. Like you're surrounded by.
It's the only thing
Yeah,
in
so
here that's hard.
But the
The bed
bed
is
is like,
weaponized.
the bed is like almost laying on a slab of concrete.
Oh god damn it. Fine, I go grab a bunch of fucking foam weapons and use them as a goddamn pillow.
Foam weapons.
So this
They
gun,
make little squeaky sounds as you lay it on your head.
this gun is pointing out a picture. Is the picture of any significance?
What picture? Yes, the picture shows a Mountain Nation chap surrounded by other Mountain Nation people who are wearing medieval-style costumes and
This is a
are
fucking alarm.
waving the foam weapons in the air, and everyone's clothing is done in various tones of purple.
I will drop the boom weapons I picked up in disgust. Yeah.
So yeah, it appears you are in the bedroom of a larper.
Wow.
Nerds.
I'm keeping his gun though.
Yeah, that was a bit of fun, Lark. I have a gun.
Yeah. Like, but we're playing fantasy. It's like you didn't say which fantasy.
I cast bullets.
This is. I don't know about you guys, but this is my fantasy.
Ferret weasels around the desk and searches for left behind office supplies.
On the job as always, I see.
Always.
He, no, take
There's
solace in
pencils
the-
there, but they're all foam and fake.
She actually finds a big stack of unused notebooks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She
yeah.
gained 60 proficiency.
She uses her outclass
Oh,
She
man,
can't
it's a
have an
word.
outclass, she's a
to
monkey.
her epithet that she totally has.
Her epithet is ferret. She's just a real ferret.
I
She's a
don't even
real-
joke. I have a character that's basically that. Only
I mean-
people never gets their epithet ever.
Are
Either
we
way.
doing- Are we doing JoJo rules here? Because in there, when you gain your JoJo stat thingy, you gain also smarts. So maybe she does have an epithet. That's why she's smart.
No, she
Oh,
is...
JoJo animals. Yeah, I don't know. She's just a
Uh-huh.
smart ferret.
Maybe.
Anyway,
You hear another door going.
yeah, Lo takes solace in the fact that no one saw him take the hammer. Good thing it hit that secretly.
You
Yeah,
hear
he's gonna-
another door going from the east.
Or the-
It's locked.
Not
This
for
door
long.
is
Low,
also
kick down the
locked.
door.
Lo kicks down the door.
Give me a roll.
It's fucking annihilated.
Can I
Just
just throw that
splinters.
out there? Can I kick the door into the person on the other side of the door, presumably? He fucking stomps up to the door angrily. There's a downward shot at him. He winds up. Door's gone.
I would give you that, but sadly there is no person behind this door.
Bitch! Can I kick this door into the... goddammit. I was gonna say kick this door into the next inevitably there door to pick that one down also. But
Kick the doors and a portal opens, the doors will return to you in combat.
So you basically kick the door into a little cloud of wood splinters.
into a fine mist.
Okay, a little bit of an explanation because this was kind of hard to do with the assets I had. This table and this table are groaning full of food. This chair is not the usual width you're used to, but double wide. And this here is a little platform with a stripper pole on it.
Nice.
Oh,
Whoever lives here knows how to party.
and
And
there's
all
a,
the
LARPing and
carpet.
stripping.
Damn
all the-
right. Look at all that booze.
Yep, that rack is full of wine.
Amber will do like one of those cool over the hood of the car slides across the thing and then check the wine.
I'm wondering if Amber has ever been a stripper.
There's a most
Listen,
likely
man.
scenario where she has been
what happens in Vegas, you know?
searching for sweet booze, to get
Also-
wasted.
A tear forms the corner of Lo's eye for yet another crit that doesn't gain him any proficiency. This happened 3 times now.
Can I try to stare at him to make him feel ashamed of himself?
Never. I'm not
Oh,
that
door
sad.
kicking.
Listen, I'm clearly good at it. Let me do it, man.
I don't think you could make him feel
Yeah, like
bad.
Oh, wow.
Good credit.
That's as close as you could get, though.
it's still not a 20.
Nope. But that is as close as you
being
can get
too
without
obsessive.
anything actually happening.
Like, Lol, you feel like a strange tickle behind your forehead, but nothing else.
Yeah, in my head.
Yep.
Oh, from her staring at me.
Also,
Being too
you find
obsessive.
some some pretty good booze in the rack, some pretty good wines, and you even managed to identify some hard liquor hidden in a wine bottle.
Nice.
Okay, so those the 2 tables at the upper left, upper right, and down left corner of the room are full with food. What's the one with the upper left, like the one that looks like a study? What's going on there?
That seems to be a writing desk, and like the rest of the room, like the carpets are really thick, really luxurious, and all the implements on the writing desk are also very exclusive, very gilded, and the food seems to have been unattended for a long time because most of it is starting to rot.
Is there anything, like any documentation or such like in the writing discs?
Do give me a roll.
Roll to read.
You do find some letters. It seems like that there's like scraps all throughout the drawers, like somebody has hastily ripped up documents.
Hmm.
And you do find some documents they seem to have missed, but they are not written in the common language. They are written in Mountain Ancient. You do recognize the symbols, but you never learned Mountain Ancient.
Wait, can I use my...
Can I at
if it's
least
ancient
roll?
and not very well known, can I use my passive to try and figure it out?
What's your passive again?
Like, come on, man. Can I at least
I know a
roll
lot of
for
obscure
having?
stuff.
No, your passive is singular focus.
Wait,
Your talent. You're talking about
yeah,
your
that's what I
talent.
meant.
Also, can I at least roll for knowing Mountain Ancient? Because come on, man.
No, it's too obscure.
Wait, really?
It wasn't taught anywhere where you went to school.
Not even anything in the libraries. Man, I have
I mean,
fucking
he is-
mountain family, my dude. Fuck you.
Sorry, no.
Okay.
No, you can give me a roll, but it'll have to be really high, like 17, 18, 18, 19, or 20.
No problem, I got this in the bag.
1. Well.
In the bag. In
Told
the
you
Does
guys.
have it
fucking
in the
bag.
bag.
All right, I don't know. You see him take out the documents, and you recognize the symbols. It's Mountain Ancient, a really, really obscure language. They probably never heard of it. And
Wow.
you can't quite read it in full, because it's really, really complex. Like it has 67 separate genders.
Oh, all
As
through the
it should
letter
be.
A. Damn.
Look at the fucking spite-filled German over here. I know the feeling, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow, me neither, man.
But you do get some words from it, and it seems like most of the documents that were left were like some sort of order forms, like people communicating and shifting stuff around storage places, and the others were diary entries, and it seems like there has been a lot of unrest in wherever lately. That's all you can glean.
Mhm.
Look, it's like visibly a little upset. Hugo being able to read this and him not.
Yeah, well, I tell them about what it says, obviously.
Well, that's vague.
You hear a door again from the east, a little more north than last time.
First of all, as a small thing, like while he read the thing, he would have probably done this. Like while Hugo was busy reading, Lo would have, I guess, taken either the fanciest carpet or the one that he's standing on right now that looks pretty fancy. He would have just taken some mud from one of his bottles and just splattered it on there, just spread it across with his foot and be like, oops.
Oops.
Like, this is clearly a temple of capitalist luxury.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amber is just continually searching through, determining which bottles to take.
After the guys are done with their silly business, you have like five good bottles, including the hidden liquor bottle.
All right, I'll add those to my
The
inventory.
rest is trash. You still would drink it to get crunk, but you have enough Ember Moon.
Also,
Yeah.
considering how considering how decadent rich people this is, they would really despise it. So,
This
he's
is
gonna-
really decadent.
Yeah, Lo's gonna take some more mud into his hand, actually use it to write on one of the walls, like above the bed, probably. And he's basically, he'll try to write in mud on the wall, and the earth will swallow them once more. There's the space
Nice.
for that.
Nice.
Wow.
You can get that one for free.
Yeah. He steps back
He was
a
like,
bit and
oh,
he
I can
looks-
follow suit with that. He just
Looks
starts throwing the
physically-
bottles around miscellaneously, except for the ones that she decided to keep. Like knocking them all off the rack.
So
What's all
Amber
that noise?
Amber goes into hotel trashing mood.
Yep.
So
And
once,
hey, if you want to get fucked up, you can fuck this place up. All I need is a lighter.
nods approvingly. I don't have one of those.
Do not burn the building down.
You
Well,
gotta
We
remember.
can do that after we stop being in it.
You gotta remember, this is a giant block of buildings, and
There's no one
the alleys in the district that you're in are really narrow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was
if you
about to
set
say,
this thing alight, you're gonna burn the whole district to the
have
ground.
you ever heard of
See, you
Anime
assume
London?
Amber is afraid of dying is your problem.
Have you heard of Anime London? If you start to fire one place, it will spread to the entire city. And
London
it's
is-
construction.
London isn't canon, Tripwire is just crazy. No, he's gonna
Oh, tripwire!
move over to Amber and like nod approvingly at the mess she made.
Like Amber and Glow should be pretty close because Amber is kind of an anarchist.
Yeah.
Yep.
This isn't the first room you've trashed, is it?
You hear
No,
another
there was this
door.
one time where we fucked up a building so bad there was literally nothing left. Like actually nothing. You can't find the building anymore.
You're gonna have to
You
tell
hear
me about
another
that
door,
later.
this time
but-
from pretty far north. Pretty much north of your position.
Can I? God, where would I even start? I guess if it's north of my position, I'm gonna go over here and look for a false wall, like knock on the walls and see if
The
there's
wall,
also
the wall
anywhere.
seems pretty solid, but
Oh.
as you knock on the wall, you hear a thump in the room on the other side of the wall, and then quick scampering steps and 2 doors going in quick succession.
God, this is so frustrating.
See, if you just kicked through the wall, just imagine the wall as a giant door.
He,
It just needs to be made.
his eyes have been opened.
His third eye opens. Anything is a door if you make it a door.
Anything can be a door if you kick it hard enough. Nope.
Or not.
He kicks against the wall lamely. There's some mud on it now.
Yeah, the drywall is all fucked up, but other than that, nothing.
Anyway, yeah, he's gonna go. He's got enough of this room. He's gonna sneer at generally everything. Try to kick over what's left of the booze racket while leaving, and yeah, get out of here. Is there? Or he remembers something. He goes back in, search for fake wall in this next, like this general area.
Drops, is your mic okay? That's what I thought.
Hello? Hello?
Okay,
There we go.
Hello? He lives.
accidentally unplug your mic too, or
Yeah, the plug is kind of
I
finicky.
was looking for a fake wall in this general area also.
Do give me a roll.
Well, that's at least a clue.
Open your third eye.
There
It's-
is no fake wall there because there's a hallway on the other side of it.
there's just there's a hallway on the other side of this wall.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me reveal some more area here. Because you've walked kind of further in here.
Oh, I didn't see that. I thought the hallway ended there.
Not as
Yeah, I
well.
didn't think there was a hallway.
Yeah.
I probably should have revealed more earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but is there anything on this side as well?
Ooh, more hallways.
Since we were there first.
Come again?
Is there anything more on this side as well?
No, that's. Can't you see the wall there?
I can
Just
see
making
a black
sure.
wall.
So
I mean,
at this
that
point,
looked as much of a wall as this.
okay, at this point, Lula's gonna actually start running after the noises, and
Give
Down
me
the-
a perception check, Lo.
Oh, I wanted to go exploring.
we can do that once we're done.
You're not entirely sure. The last sound, the last door you heard was either this one or this one.
I'm just going
You
to
can't tell.
You said straight north. I don't know. Fuck you.
Okay, Hilda opens this door, Lo opens the other.
Who said he was opening it?
Kick door. Door is kicked.
You're gonna start taking damage for kicking doors, dude.
Not if I roll 18s.
He does have a
Fair,
point.
fair enough.
With rolls like that, he's not exactly taking damage.
Fair enough.
Oh look, I spy with my little eye. Well, Lo doesn't, but you know.
So who wants the stamina?
Either of you two.
Ferret comes up to Lo and climbs onto his shoulder. You got a lot of anger in you.
I
Some
don't.
of anger. Yeah.
He calms down. He doesn't want to be mad at Business Ferret. She's
There's some cult-looking book over here.
There's a lot of books over here.
Yep.
I,
And one of the books is on the floor, which is probably the thumping sound you heard.
oh, it's this book on the floor, right? Or is this a?
No, over here somewhere. I
Oh,
haven't
okay.
for it.
Well, this just
Remember, we'll
screams-
maintain line continuity.
Usually, this would just scream.
Good thing it works through walls.
Yep.
All right.
The two party members walk away, and then Amber's ripped in half.
Is this that Communist Manifesto I've heard so much about?
No, it is a book, also all written in Mountain Ancient. But this time Hugo can't read it, because
Oh,
it's
come on. I rolled an 18.
At least let him
yes,
try.
you can't read it, but you can at the very least recognize that it's a very old dialect of Mountain Ancient, much older than the dialect that the documents were written in.
Also, before we forget, who's actually taking the stamina point? I elect Hugo because he hasn't gotten anything, especially yet. He has baby health for babies.
Sure, I won't argue with that.
Yeah.
So I think not everyone has gotten one.
I don't think Hulda has had one this session yet.
I have.
This.
Oh, cool.
Actually, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she took the first one.
I think we're about the third one.
Oh yeah, actually, Drops, how many genders are in this dialect?
The older dialect has about 2,000 genders.
All the words are also genders.
They pared it down a little bit.
All of the words are genders. All of the genders have words too.
Every word is a gender. Either way,
The dialect in general is super complex. Like they don't just have a lot of genders. They have like 100 different articles and 47 cases.
They have not only active and passive verbs, they also have medium and well done and raw.
Yeah, and they have like they have like
consonants,
14
vowels,
persons.
and mystery.
Either way, I'm gonna look at the book that fell down.
It's surprisingly enough, most of the books in this room are written in Basic.
Hey, that's nice.
And it's mostly scholarly stuff, like about the Mountain Nation and about biology and history and archaeology. Most of it really is about archaeology and a little bit about geology.
So first of all, what is like the title or the general thing of the book that fell down?
The title of the book that fell down is Trapdoors and Secret Entrances Throughout History.
Wow, it's like you can read my mind. Amber's gonna rush through this entire cabinet just pulling books to see if one of them opens up a secret passage.
So
I've
basically, you're
seen this
going,
puzzle before.
I
you're
was gonna
going along
say,
the wall with your arm.
Yeah, just one of them will be a secret.
Nothing happens.
Right. Time to move on to the other one.
No. Before you do that, I'm gonna actually look at the book and see if there is, like, can I basically see which part has been read earliest, or are there like any book, like not maybe direct bookmarks, but are there any signs of parts that have been read the most?
You can't really detect any signs of use. The book looks practically new. And as you leaf through it, it just seems like a scholarly work about hidden passages in castles and stuff like that.
What are the book? Can I see where it fell out?
You can indeed.
What are the books next to where it was? Or I'll just try.
Stop dancing around the problem and just start pulling books.
No, I was going to say I want to pull both of the books next to where that book was.
You pull both of them out, and behind the three books, you see a panel, a wooden panel that seems to stick out from the wall a little bit.
Well, that was easier than I thought. I'm going to press the panel.
The desk slides forward,
Cool.
I was gonna say, he looks back to Amber and says, "You see, if it were a secret bookcase store, then the map wouldn't have cut off right above here."
Damn it! I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Damn it.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any books anywhere here that would seem like they would help Lo learn Mountain Ancient?
There are some books about Mountain Ancient, yes.
I want to take those. Also take secret, does any one of us have pockets?
I have.
Do you have pockets enough for books?
I think Hugo also has a big bag for his photo equipment.
But yeah, the photo
Yes,
equipment
but
is
it's
there.
very sensitive.
Yeah.
I have no pockets.
Anyway, to continue, the desk slides away, and the wall opens, and reveals this.
Hey!
Nice. I wish to acquire more monies. I'll stand in the money pile.
That
Over
money
here.
sadly won't do you much good. It's not actually money. It is the ancient Mountain Nation currency of the click.
Damn it.
Gold
And
holds value no matter what.
Hugo
It's-
continues to stand in the money pile.
that's what I was about to get to. It's not actually made of gold, but of a relatively worthless yellow rock that is very plentiful in the Mountain Nations.
Corn.
Hey Sky, how you doing today?
Either way,
Dropping
yeah.
by.
It's down to the proficiency point pile.
You
much
get
is
Hugo,
two
you take,
proficiency points.
get the fuck over
Shit.
yourself and take stamina, Hugo.
Hugo, what do you choose?
Oh
One
yes,
sta-
yes. What's that?
Sorry, it's 1 proficiency or 2 stamina, not 2 proficiency.
Alright.
1 proficiency or 2 stamina.
One
Nice.
proficiency, 2 stamina.
What do you choose, Hugo?
What do you guys think? I got like 24
Dude, it's your
stamina
choice.
and 18 proficiency.
It's your character, you pick.
Cool. Then I'll take stamina, 2 stamina.
Take those stamina.
Does anyone unlock anything?
Give me a second. Okay, where are you peoples at with stamina now? Amber.
Stamina is
Proficiency.
30
Proficiency,
and
sorry.
Proficiency is 14 now.
Nope, nothing yet.
Dang it.
And Hulda.
7.
7. You do get something.
Hey,
Wow.
the first level up in the show.
Let me just copy this right quick. You do get this. Fruit Fling. The Tree of Life can now fling its healing fruit at Hulda's allies once per encounter, 20-foot range.
Damn, that's
Wow.
really good.
Hmm. Well, if you want to be technical, I've already gotten like a whole bunch of upgrades. Foam gun, bunch of money, some liquor bottles.
I'm at 6.
6.
Yeah,
Nothing yet.
cool.
But yeah, these coins aren't technically worth anything unless you find a collector.
Well, that's stupid.
And they're pretty heavy, so lugging them around with you wouldn't do any good.
And look through the drawer.
It's a nightstand, and that's mostly underwear and socks and stuff.
What kind of underwear and socks?
Hulda ran out. She's on her last
Wow.
pair now.
But not that kind of roleplay kind.
For
No,
men.
the type will decide how I react.
For men. Just normal underwear for men.
Eh.
So boxers.
Yeah.
I want to actually look at the desk. Is there anything on here?
Fair pockets a few of the coins. There's nothing really under the desk.
On the desk. Like,
On
what's-
the desk, it's mostly stuff that there's some more of the books on there, and stuff has been marked, and there's some maps drawn, not just of the Mountain Nation, but from around the world. Like, this dude seems to have been really into archaeology and stuff.
Can I take the knife?
Take what?
The knife.
It's fused to the table asset. It seems you can.
It's more of a letter opener than a knife.
Same shit.
You can take it if you really want it.
Yes.
Lo's gonna look at the map that looks like it took the most effort to make and take it.
That's actually a map of the mountain nation, of the mountain capital, but without it's just a topographical map, so it's without the buildings and stuff.
Either way, it's fine. He just wants him to, like, whoever made it, to not have it anymore.
Fuck you, guy.
You hear another door going from the southeast.
Yeah, that was gonna be the next. He's gonna get back to running. And-
Yoga grabs a handful of coins before going out the door as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Get in here, be like, oh, I've never been in this room before, technically.
It's a chapel.
What's that at the
much.
top, actually? What is that?
Those are
It's the Communist Manifesto.
that
Mein
seems
Kampf.
to be like some sort of religious book,
No,
and
this.
these are statues.
Off of what? Two skeletons with boobs and a gorilla?
No, in the middle is a big tall dude in robes, very similar to the robes you saw on the purple guy that fled from the crash. And these are they're not both female. The one of them is male, but there was no male asset.
Okay.
And they seem to be handing the statue something, but it's an abstract shape. Like it's nothing really recognizable.
Don't worry, they're just man boobs.
Oh, hey, Skynet Mora is here.
I'm not gonna fucking. Yeah. I want to be a runny boy and run real fast down to the place where we heard the thing.
I opened the door.
Give me a sec. 1 second. Everybody back to the southern chapel door, please.
I think we're opening a different door than what you thought.
Everyone back to the southern chapel door, please.
I got the wrong tool. I'm sorry.
1 second. Just 1 second. As you open that door, you see down here this door open and close without anybody seeming to do the opening and closing.
Oh shit! There's just no one here. The door just opens and closes by its own. We can confirm beyond a doubt that there is not a person there.
You don't see anybody doing the opening and closing, no?
Oh, it's
They're invisible.
like to make sure.
Is there a gust
not
of wind
that-
flowing around us?
They're a gust
Nope.
of wind.
No gust of wind.
I'm gonna get to the fucking bottom of this shit. He's gonna run as fast as his braces will let him. What is the braces?
Purposefully holds back so that you get shot.
Since Lo is pretty much the strongest of the group, he can easily pull you guys along.
Fuck democracy. Oh god,
I can see that you're going fast.
I'm trying to do a thing in real life. Hold on. Good. Now I can actually see my room again.
You
Whoops,
burst.
I did not mean to do that. I burst through the door.
You burst through the door and into this room, so to speak, but it's not really a room. It's more of a balcony that opens up onto a larger, like, open-ish plaza that was that is inside the big block.
I think I recognize the shape here. Also, first I want to look out into the plaza. Do I see anything?
1 second. 1 second. And as you burst through the door, you hear a noise from here.
What?
You
What
hear a
sort of-
noise from here.
What sort of noise?
It's kind of a squeak. Like
Huh?
not a mechanical squeak, more like a
I
mammal
think
squeak.
we've been chasing mice.
Wait,
Also-
where's Ferret?
Yeah, I was gonna say Ferret's just not here. She's still taking gold. Well, not gold. Taking stone thingies.
She got
Ferret is
lost in the
still.
squeaking as her.
No, Ferret is in the chapel, hanging out in the chapel.
Yeah. Thinking about her immortal soul. No, I was
Just,
considering, like, I recall.
make a door. Make a
Roll
door.
roll me perception, please.
Like, I remembered there was that one time where we fought invisible people,
Yes,
thought it was gonna be
indeed
that.
there was.
right?
When did this happen?
Poof.
Oh
There's
crap!
a dude there.
I'll
Wait, when
punch
did
him.
you fight invisible people?
We fought like 2 sessions ago, I think. It's very, yeah.
Yeah, it was
But-
like 3 months ago.
Like, as soon as I see an immediate punch.
Okay, roll me a punch. It's not a very good punch. Let's see if you
Dude,
can.
I'm gonna be pedantic on that one. Not only do I have the bonus, even without the bonus, that would be an average punch.
Let me see if he can dodge. He can't. You knock him straight out.
Wait,
It
it's
seems
actually-
that the guys you fought were more combat trained than this dude.
Quick, steal his wallet.
Yeah,
I
take a
like
close look
hamburger.
at him. Is there anything that like pops out?
Well, for one, he's wearing a blindfold, and when you lift up that blindfold, you see that his eyes have been burned out of his skull.
Well, that's
Ugh.
kind of fucked
Can I
up.
roll to heal his eyes?
No, no,
Yeah,
that,
I don't think that's gonna help.
You slowly rub an apricot on.
You just
No,
stick an
just-
apricot in the eye socket.
Yeah, just stick to Africa. No, but these wounds are really old and scarred over, and you know from experience, Holda, that the older the wound, the less you can heal it. And you do find on him some, like he's wearing the purple robes, and underneath he's also wearing some blue jeans,
Yeah, I was gonna.
And
I was actually
some-
wondering.
some
That's-
sneakers.
It's kind of fucking funny.
And you find nothing on him except what looks like a little shard of obsidian glass,
Ooh.
like about the size of a thumb.
I'll just scroll down and hit take all.
I will try
Takes
to
all
bring
his
him
clothes
back
and
to
make it now.
consciousness.
Yep. I'll
Sorry,
use
what?
Hitman rules. and
Sorry, I
disguise myself.
didn't catch Vagu.
I will try to bring him back to consciousness.
Wait, maybe we want to like tie him up or something first?
I mean, I was gonna
Well, I
say.
was gonna
we-
take off his clothes and then throw him off the balcony.
I was also gonna say we have completely surrounded him. I think.
Yeah, but the guy can turn invisible. Who knows what else he can do?
He can squidge past us.
He might be able to teleport.
He would have.
He
I
seems
think.
pretty well knocked out, so if you want to look for something to tie him up
Okay.
with, you have the time.
Okay.
I mean, I just want to take his stuff and then throw him off the roof.
You're not going to kill him.
He won't die, probably.
Yes, he
No,
will.
Also, we need answers out of him.
We could wrap him around in a rug.
We could do that. Are we gonna go back to the rug room and just roll him up in a rug?
I don't know. Are you?
I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, why not?
We gotta roll him up in an alcohol rug so that it smells bad and he wakes up.
Yeah, it's one of the ratty ones with all which is spilled booze all over it.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe
let
take
me-
a piss on it too the opportunity presents itself.
It's also
Ghost?
one of the more flammable, yeah?
Ghost, since I think you will be the one lugging him around, you should have control of the token.
Okay, yeah. Oh no, he's getting away, you guys. He also has no hit points, apparently, so that's good.
He was not meant to be a combatant.
How do
Hey,
you vote
what are you
How do you
guys?
roll a 0 on a d20?
He very much wasn't.
What are you guys doing with that mannequin?
Shh.
I have him, like, over my shoulder. And he's like, well,
Oh
I got some
no.
answers out of him, hopefully.
But it.
So we're
Wouldn't
gonna
let
roll
me
him
know.
up in the rug.
Nobody.
And, I don't know. See, from there, he seems a little more satisfied and just, like, that was the cathartic thing. And he's like, ooh, he's basking in the afterglow.
Let's just all teleport to the rug room.
Okay. Ruggleport
I mean, we do have a stripper pole we could tie him to.
with the rug. Nah,
He does. There is like expensive cord on the bed.
cord?
Yeah, like a decorative silk cord around the bed frame.
I was gonna wonder if that was hold him, but then I remembered that he's weenie, so yeah, probably.
I will not be part of this. You either treat him like a person or. Oh, stand out here.
hold on, I can take torture.
We're not going to torture him, he said regretfully.
It's like, we're not gonna torture him. Secretly breaks one of the empty bottles on the side of the table.
Secretly, he said.
Just you
That's-
stay outside, Holda. We got this. Remembers there isn't a door that can be closed.
I'd
You just
actually
close
like,
your eyes.
So you tie the dude to the stripper pole.
and then I'm gonna just basically slap him across the cheek several times to wake him up.
Who are you?
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't
There are
matter
some-
who I am. What matters is what I want.
You're also not the one asking the questions, he said, remembering standard procedure and all that.
Amber is playing the
whispers-
bad cop in this scenario.
Ferd whispers to Hugo. Do you think we should help them?
He points to his leather bracer.
No, I think they're doing fine.
He points to his leather bracer and he's like, "Do you know what this is?"
He peers at us. No.
Slap him a bit more.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I slap him a bit more. I don't knock him out again. I just.
I really
like-
don't know what it is.
Hmm?
Now, stop it!
Shut up, Holda. This doesn't involve you.
Damn it.
It does actually. You know,
I really don't know what that is, dude.
what do you know about the helicopter crash? That happened earlier today? heard about
Actually,
that, right?
earlier yesterday.
Oh, well, it's been a day? Holy fuck.
Kind of. You're all getting kind of tired now.
Yeah, he's
Except for
really-
Amber, because she's the life of the party, she never gets tired.
Also, he only joined a couple hours ago.
Also, Amber's kind of dead. She doesn't need sleep.
Well, like, yeah.
You can sleep when you're dead, unless you're Amber.
Lois, I guess Lois mentally deteriorating a bit. He's just kind of grabbing him by the shoulders and shaking him like, what do you know?
I will
What is
untie
this?
him.
I didn't even know there was a crash, dude.
What's this
Wait,
whole
is he
rope
actually
thing? What are
blind?
you doing
Hold
here?
on, let me see if he's actually blind. He just Amber just waves a hand in front of his face.
Pretty sure he's blind from what his eyes look like.
Pretty damn blind, but he seems to be able to see in a fashion.
Oh. Then
Huh.
what is this whole thing? What are you weird robe guys getting up to in this fuck mansion? He points around the, you know.
This fucking
Look,
mansion.
I can't tell you, dude, that they'll kill me.
Yeah, well,
I
I'll kill you
won't.
too, so either die now or die later.
All right.
Stop it!
Can I roll to intimidate?
What was that roll, Vagu?
You make him stop it.
Stop what? We haven't done it. We just talked to him. We haven't
Yeah,
done
technically we haven't done anything
Like,
yet.
actually, to be honest, those are all kind of empty threats.
Yeah,
Like,
You
Yeah,
can-
yeah,
you can tell. Hold on. You can tell they're empty threats. They're just messing with the dude.
Exactly, and I still say, treat him like.
Amber's like, wait,
like a
empty
person.
threats? What the fuck?
She has a switch knife out.
Okay,
he just like sort of tosses the broken wine bottle away and hopes no one saw that.
Lo is gonna roll me an intimidate check.
Eh.
Tell me everything you saw, Giovanni.
Tell me everything you know.
Look, dude, I really can't, dude. I heard that one of the guys had bunkered a whole bunch of money, and that's what I'm here for, okay?
That's it.
Yeah, man.
Dumb.
Like, I can't go back to them anyway. I need the money.
Who's them?
I
What's
can't-
any of this?
Tell you, man.
Do you like being
Well-
tied up to a stripper pole? Because if you don't tell me, you're gonna have,
Can I use my abilities on him?
Is that a
Yeah, I was
Which
about to
ability?
say I want to use an ability
You
on
look a bit
him.
green. I want to make him sick. So it's not like physical torture as such. It's not classic torture.
It's not. It's torture light. It's different.
Yeah, it's
You wanna-
It's diet torture.
Torture zero.
Diet torture. So
No, also-
you wanna make him feel a bit queasy.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
say,
Make him a
Hulda,
bit sick.
Hulda tries to physically interpose herself, but she's like. a foot-
Lo just moves her out of the way.
I was gonna say she's like a foot smaller than him.
All
Kinda
right,
picks her up.
You go. Give me a roll for you look a bit green.
Sec. I'm gonna use my character sheet.
You snap the picture and apply the filter, and it seems to work. His face goes pale and greenish, and he slouches a little bit in his bonds, and then he suddenly his head jerks up, panicky. Oh shit! They found me! They found me! Oh shit! Let me go! Let me go! They found me! Let me go! And he
Like-
squirms around in his bonds.
Yeah.
Okay, I will
I
try
was-
to cure him.
I was going to say, though, actually, he was starting to look actually uncomfortable when the you look a bit green happened. Like he actually didn't expect that. He thought they were just, trying to scare some answers out of him. And
we are.
Can I?
Yeah.
Do I even have to give him an insight check to know that he's actually terrified?
He is actually terrified.
Amber's just going.
I'm
Amber
a,
wants to take her bottle of Amber Moon and just knock him out with it.
no,
Get him to shut up.
So Hulda, you jam an apricot in his mouth to cure him.
And then I will untie him and fucking get him to some soft carb thing or something.
I was actually like, I was gonna.
It's too late. I'm knocking him out.
No,
You're all terrible people.
I was gonna fucking. Listen, man. I was gonna come with
Don't
them.
all
And be,
talk through each other.
okay, my plan is to switch to being the good cop. And be like, listen, man.
No, leave him be.
I don't know who this is you're talking about,
Damn it. Never
but
mind.
we can help you if you help us.
Amber over here swings and hits the post. Shit.
The others don't notice.
Tell us who these people are. We can help you deal with them.
You take him off the pole, and he's shaking. He is terrified.
Can I roll to get through to him?
I was going to ask
No,
if I could try to put him to
you were
sleep.
just trying to threaten him.
Can I try to put him to sleep?
They just take a pillow to his face.
Only dreams now.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a mysterious witchy ways roll for that.
God damn it.
You don't manage to put him to sleep, but you reach into your herbal bag and jam a fistful of herbs into his mouth, and he calms down a little bit.
Calm down.
I try talking to him again. I'm like, listen, we don't know
No, you
anything
stay
that's,
away.
we don't know anything that's going on here. He ignores all of it. We don't want to get involved in any of this. I don't.
Listen, man, I can't talk to you. I can't. I shouldn't even have come here. You gotta let me go. I can't talk to you guys. You gotta let me go.
Run.
If we let you go, you have
Yes?
to tell us where should we go in order to, like, who can help us with this?
I don't know, man. Check out the library, and he jumps up and takes off.
Yeah, Lo's not gonna stop him.
Amber
Amber is though.
Amber attempts to get a couple stabs in.
What?
Nope. She really wanted to. God damn it! You guys are so boring. You can't even play good cop, bad cop.
You're
You
terrible.
hear him run, then open the balcony door and jump off the balcony.
There's a splat sound afterwards.
There's no splat sound afterward.
There's no sound afterwards. He got beamed up.
Actually, sort of curious. I want to kind of walk over to the balcony and look down. I guess I haven't done that before.
You don't need to go over there, but
yeah.
as you look down the balcony, you can't see or hear anything.
No, wait, is there just complete darkness?
No, there's light, but he doesn't seem to be there.
No, I mean, is
Hey,
like
is it-
anything he could have
yeah.
landed on?
There's a few things he could
How
have
you doing,
landed on,
man?
like some
Thanks for,
garbage
dropping
piles
by.
or
But anything that he would have landed on without making a
Ezreal,
single
right?
sound.
I need to get used
Probably
to saying
not,
your
no.
name.
Hmm. He's just completely like head in hand.
Oh, hey there, Azir.
Walks back. Done. Slowly walks back to the library. He's like, "Come
Well,
on,
that was a
everyone.
shit show.
So what
Tell
now?
me about it.
Oh, there's still more doors to kick down.
He
Yeah.
did say something about the library, and we haven't searched this entire place yet.
I thought he meant where we were before. That looked like library, right? But I guess I'll take your word for it, GM.
Why are you calling me GM? My initials are BF.
Aw. We're best
Kick the
friends.
door down, Moku.
He very meekly, like he doesn't even really try. He just kind of bonks against it, and he just
1 second. You want into that door? I'm going to reveal that for you. It's a pantry. There's a little bit of rotting food on the shelves, but most of the shelves have been plundered.
I will take some of that antibiotics and put it in a bag.
what?
Wait, no,
Antibiotic?
that's not antibiotics.
Yes, in case someone has an imbalance of the humors, and you don't have to use leeches.
Like, antibiotics in the pantry?
Oh, there's just rotting food in there.
Exactly, antibiotics.
Rotting food is like the opposite of
not
antibiotics.
That's not how penicillin works, Hulda.
That is absolutely not how penicillin works. I would know.
Gonna
Anyone knows
Usually-
drugs, it's me.
Like he doesn't even fully lift his foot for this one. He just kind of knocks his knee against it.
I
but
mean,
he's
Just kicks it.
I just opened with my hands.
This place has stuff that seems to go on the balcony, like lawn chairs and in those.
No shit at barbecue. Searches for lighter.
You look inside the barbecue.
Oh boy.
Fire. Well,
Oh wait, how did I do that? Ah,
Amber just got a whole lot more dangerous.
I'm not using.
It's a plan all along, wasn't it?
Hidden
I'm
inside the
secretly-
barbecue was a
Oh, I
package.
fucking knew it.
Damn it, you don't want to give me the lighter.
Wait, don't we get theme song though?
Yeah, can I have my theme, please?
Yeah, for the 20.
What did you even roll that for?
Searching the barbecue for a lighter.
Yeah, no, you're not getting theme song for that.
Wow, fuck you.
Please. That's the only crit I'm gonna roll.
No,
This is
no
the-
lighter, no theme song, no nothing.
Fine.
He doesn't want to give me the lighter, so he might as well give me the theme. It's theme or the lighter. Thick one.
Where is it? Where is it? Amber.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, one stamina for somebody.
Who wants one? One for business ferret. She doesn't have one yet.
She's taken stamina from the treasure room.
Yeah.
Right, damn it. He's gonna sadly jive to the cool music and try to look at those boxes.
There's mostly just like plastic dishes and cutlery and folding tables and shit like that.
Okay. Box back out.
Nope, through the other door. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Oh,
This
looky
is
there.
The computer room. The gray things on the wall there are servers.
And would you look at that?
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh, look at that.
Member sits in the office chair and proceeds to spin.
Like, no one even took the last one yet, right?
Nope.
So how are we going to distribute these two stamina points? I say, I don't know.
If Flo's the tank, he can take them, as far as I'm concerned.
Like, does no one else want one or two proficiency stamina points?
I'm fine at 30.
Someone just. Okay. Anyone?
I mean, to be
Nope.
quite honest, if we're just doing mechanically, I really don't care.
You don't care about stamina point? Okay.
No.
I'm gonna.
If we're only going to do that mechanically, I really don't care.
So you don't want the stamina point?
Nope.
Or you? I then share it with Hugo probably.
Okay, that's cool.
You're a growing boy, Hugo. You need the stamina point.
Do these servers look actually turned on, or are they just off?
They are switched off.
Can I see a power switch?
Yes, you can.
I will try to press it and see what happens.
The servers turn on with a loud whirring, and the terminals over
Wait.
here. The terminals over here open up too.
Thing for this. Let's see there.
I want to actually try to computer. Should I roll to computer or?
You can roll to computer, yes, but you'll have to roll pretty high because it asks you for a password.
Low.
I've broken into plenty of people's computers before. This shouldn't be.
Low key by Hacker Man.
Yeah.
Hackerman!
He puts on his fucking sunglasses.
Hackerman! U.S. government hacked. The Pentagon hacked.
Vagu, what were you trying to say?
Wait, can you hear this?
Hello?
What? Yep. Hello.
Vagu?
Speak friend and enter.
God damn it. Let's see. Turn off autosystem. So, as I turn on the servers, this is the sound.
Oh god, no! Get this
Jesus
fuck away from the
What the
mic.
hell?
please.
The fuck, dude?
He has an actual server, and I guess he put the mic to it, but man, you do know that rushing wind creates much different sound than what you expected, probably.
So, no, this is the
Oh,
sound
God.
that the app that turned on.
You're crazy, dude.
Time to
anyway,
hack, dude.
But yeah, you get into the system, and it looks like most of it has been wiped, but you can tell that these servers are connected to other servers, at least one or more in each of the other districts of the city.
of course it has been wiped.
Keyword search.
He just sort of looks down at the keyboard. He's like, it's fine."
He's typing like one finger at a time, just.
No, he's an actual good computer man, as we've established now.
Yeah,
I mean,
by
apparently
hacker
not.
pass.
Password right? The password was 11111, and then it just.
But the
Apparently-
password was 12345.
Pro tip, if you're a good computer guy, you would know that you cannot actually delete anything. It's very easy to recover.
Okay, yeah, can I roll to recover data?
You don't really have the necessary tools here, but you could take out some of the hard drives from the server and try to find someone else who can do it for you.
What do you mean tools? It's software.
Yes, you don't have the software here. Software is a tool.
No.
He's got you in a box on that one.
Amber spins around in the chair. Like, whee!
Yeah, obviously.
Amber, you've been spinning for so long. You gotta give me a roll to hurl.
What do you mean? I can't get dizzy.
I'm pretty sure.
I
not how
don't
it
get
works.
dizzy.
Yeah, I think you need to be alive to be this.
You don't
Well,
hurl.
that is a 2.
You don't hurl. If you'd had rolled high, you would have hurled.
Oh, it was a roll to hurl? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, you could probably take out some of the hard drives from the server and take them to someone to recover data.
yeah, it takes the hard drive. It's like, well, at least we got that. Just everyone was like, well, this is looking more and more like a complete bust.
Remember to place them correctly so you don't short out.
He does whatever it is you just said.
Well, this floor looks really big, so there's probably a lot more downstairs that we haven't explored yet. And there's also the sound of rushing water, and it seems to not be up here.
Amber doesn't actually move, she just pushes with her feet to get the rolling chair to move with her. She's just in the rolling chair moving.
Okay.
Rolling chair.
Let's have more of a look around.
All right, so
Rolling chair.
anything else you want to do up here, or do you go back down?
I was actually going to have a look at the fan over there because this square shape reminded me of, I don't know, something.
That's just a fan. Nothing special about it. You need some way to cycle air in these blocks of buildings.
Have we seen any air conditioning stuff downstairs?
Yeah, there's ducts and stuff around, like.
Okay. But so basically, you're saying this isn't the metal thing we found earlier.
It might be, it might not be.
Alright, who wants to jump in and stop the blades?
I mean, you can, you're dead.
Yeah, I don't want to die again. I don't want to risk that.
Aren't you a ghost?
Yeah, that won't stop the blades.
But you can get through.
It's tempting, but I want to see someone get mulched.
You're not actually a ghost, Amber. You still have a
I'm-
normal physical body.
I'm actually a ghost, but only in real life.
If she identifies as a ghost drops, you can't tell her.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost is one of the genders in Mountain Ancient.
I grab a computer and I just jam it in there.
We use technology like civilized folk.
The fan jams and the motor goes.
See? Computers are good for something.
And smoke comes out of the motor, and the fan stops. You peer down into the shaft, and it turns in this direction pretty closely after. Like you assume that it probably comes out of the wall on the lower floor.
Ferret, do you want to explore?
Well, we should probably have a look at the rest of the floor before going down the fan hole.
We have looked at the rest of this floor.
The rest of the other floor, you mean?
The rest of the other. Oh yeah.
Well,
I'm
I
getting
can,
out of-
I can go explore the shafts if you guys want, but
It's
then I
probably-
won't be able to help you if you need me.
Like, would we all be able to fit in there?
Nope.
Only
I mean-
business ferret.
It would be more of a, hey, go look for a little while and come back.
Yeah, could you just have a quick look around? If it's too big, maybe tell us how big it is.
Yeah, all right.
Uh,
She clambers inside, and you hear her claws and paws on metal for a little while, and it goes away and then comes back, and she jumps back out covered in dust. Well, that's probably the most windy shaft I've ever been in, but it doesn't seem to lead anywhere special. Not that I could find right now.
That's about what I expected. Thank you. Jeez. Yeah. I guess back through
Back through the hole.
over here. Is it like does the hallway carry on in this direction, or is this where it ends?
That's where it ends.
Okay, good. I'm just gotta be cautious now. So does anyone else want to do something on this floor? Or...
I feel like we pretty much explored it all. Well, the vast majority, at least.
Oh, so what's the theme? Merchant? And I look at the theme music and it's the Merchant BG.
Come again?
Yeah, I looked at the theme music that's playing and it said Merchant BG.
I meant to play this one.
So I don't think I've ever actually asked, but why did all of you come here? Or since Hugo seems to be the only guy around and Amber didn't actually, come here on
Yeah,
purpose.
by choice.
Yeah, so he looks at Hugo and he's like, so why did you actually come here? I don't think we ever really talked about that.
Well, I came to work on my art, basically. I've been studying art and photography for quite a few years, and I'm just traveling the world, looking for inspiration. And I heard about a specific group here called Apple Photography. So I thought I'd go and meet them and see what they have to do. But apparently, you guys say they don't have anything to do with photography.
Nope, they don't.
I find that hard to believe. But that's it.
Oh
so
yeah, Apple Photography was the terrorist group.
Yep.
Well, that is
yeah.
about the sort of misunderstanding that
Apple
this was just
Photograph
normal
are the
here.
militants.
Oh, Apple Photograph. Well, that's about as unfortunate of a misunderstanding as it gets.
Yes, so I'm just waiting for the first chance to call my parents to send me some money to take me out of here, and that's basically it.
Hmm.
How about you, Lo? I know
Oh,
you do volunteer work.
Yeah, I'm here with the Silver Hand. Actually, my parents were born
The green hat.
with the Silver Hand was the oops. That was the Maze Myers one. My bad. I'm here with the Green Hand. You probably already noticed. My parents were Mountain Nation. I was born in Anime America. But yeah, I heard about the recuperation effort, and I thought I'd come here, help some people do nice things and not get shot out of a helicopter and then I don't know what this magic assaulted chained to 3 random strangers.
Yes, well, this hardly was part of my plan as well.
Yeah.
For someone saying he came over too good, why did you torture the guy?
I didn't.
Yes,
I just
you
wanted
did.
to.
None of us actually tortured
No.
him.
Yeah, you guys are just cowards.
Mental, it's still torture if you do it mentally.
That wasn't mental torture.
Yeah, it didn't even threaten his family or his kids.
He looks more and more concerned, and we're like, well, okay.
Maybe Amber knows more than she's letting on.
I mean, he's obviously part of the organization that has actually shot rockets at us, and you will not even tolerate trying to scare them?
Actually, you'd think the rocket came probably from an
yeah.
Apple photograph.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
Yeah, the other guy. Then let me redact
I
that.
very much doubt that.
He's one of the guys that put these weird braziers on us out of nowhere. I'd say these are more of a kind of torture than what I put him through.
Just because you're part of the Green Hand, and if some other Green Hand does something bad, does that mean that you're bad too? Well, yes, you are, but that's for different reasons.
Wow.
This group is
Such
falling
blatant
apart.
racism. Hey, I didn't expect this.
This group is falling apart.
We are falling apart.
I'm tearing this family apart, hold on.
Yes.
You are very close to the rushing water sound now.
Have you seen all of this? Have you seen the weird decadent room with the stripper pole? That he burnt his eyes out.
How do you know that he did it? You're just assuming things.
Well, I almost did the same thing, just so I don't have to look at that
You
tasteless decor.
you think that the rushing water probably comes from somewhere in here.
Oh, convenient. There's a door.
You're assuming an awful lot of things, Mr. Pie.
I'm making some quite reasonable assumptions from where I'm standing. He's actively tried to hide from us. He
Okay,
has run
you
away from
see
the
that
location.
this seems to be the washroom of the building, and one of the toilets has been ripped out of the wall, and the blue square is a hole in the floor, and through the hole you can see into a lower floor that seems to be completely flooded.
This pipe doesn't look very sanitary.
Does the
but-
ground in the lower floor look muddy?
A little bit, yeah, and even though there is a little bit of the rushing water through the burst pipe is very loud, and there's a lot of splashy sounds, you can hear something a little muffled from downstairs.
Ferrets. There's the bottom floor looks flooded. Do you want to go check it out?
I mean, I assume
You
we
hear
all
muffled
can.
music from downstairs.
What?
How?
Oh shit, guys! It's the new Carlton Clubs album.
Is this one of those water race people?
Oh, God. God, I hate you so much. The-
Why?
The music. Oh, I thought the music just cut out for me. And I was gonna be glad. No, I assume we can all make it down here. So,
You could all jump down into the water if you wanted to. It is
if-
very flooded, like very flooded.
if we did, would there be an easy way to come back up?
Probably not. No.
Like this is like a one-way street sort of situation.
Yes.
I don't think it's very helpful for us to be down there. Look at all the rust in that pipe.
I mean, you didn't have to drink any of it.
The water is pretty clean, actually.
Ah,
The rust just means it's good.
So water main. We probably shouldn't die from this. Probably. I mean,
Just-
lack of oxygen can cause death.
Out of character, real quick. The little part we haven't gone yet up there. Is that actually something, or is that just?
Yeah, I just looked up there.
There's
I
still
didn't even get
something.
the.
There's still something more to be found on this floor.
Okay, then.
Oh, screw that. We're going treasure hunting.
Come back later.
Yeah, I don't really want to get wet right now.
Sure.
Let's go treasure hunting.
Oh,
But like I said, there's definitely somebody down there.
yeah. This seems like the last thing we should check out. After, like, who knows if we can get back up here?
Yeah, plus we need to get that 100% map up exploration achievement. So
Also, we still haven't found all the collectibles here because if we did, then we'd all get one proficiency, wouldn't we?
Maybe that's only for the spearhead. Who knows?
Well, who knows indeed.
I'm
Anything
real
down-
confused of what is a wall and what's an open space.
I mean, yeah, anything downward here, or like anything?
The
this
yellow
direction?
bit here is basically just a freestanding garage door.
What's the key?
we shall go through the door.
Oh, good. Thank you. That's what I wanted. So just an open garage. Okay.
Yeah, just a freestanding garage door. You can comfortably
So-
walk around it.
Is there anything to see in here, or is that just? Oh, that's just okay.
We have another door to be kicked.
I open the door.
Never mind.
I guess I'm gonna.
I spy with my little eye.
A library.
Yeah, in the
Mhm.
middle, that's just a giant pile of books that are basically defaced. Like there's spray paint on them. They've had ink dumped on them.
Is this
they are
modern art?
singed. Somebody wanted to make these books unreadable. And on the wait, stop walking! Stop walking! On the shelves, you see like artifacts, like these weapons. These weapons over here, they do not look like foam. Here, there is armor and shields and books and all sorts of junk.
Is that a gun? No, that's a rocket launcher.
Where?
In there.
Oh shit, yeah. That's a
Oh
gun.
yeah, that's a gun cabinet. I did not see that when I chose the acid.
Time to get a real ass gun for real.
There's not supposed to be guns in there.
You try to open the locker, but it seems to be fused shut.
Yeah.
Damn.
But as you all enter this room, a soft glow appears on your bracers, and you feel drawn towards this.
This purple yellow thing.
Yes,
This thing?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I did think it looked weird.
Let me just grab something.
So, what does it look like? Like, here it just sort of looks like an indescript square thingy. Like, what is it supposed to look like?
Like this.
That really doesn't tell me much.
It's like a gem of some kind.
It's basically a polished piece of obsidian glass that's run through
Oh.
with cracks that glow purple, like
that-
your bracers, and the symbol that is on the rhombus is inlaid with gold.
Can a
And-
witch analyze it?
Does it look like similar to the piece of glass that the guy had that we got?
Yes,
Yeah, that we picked
similar.
off of him. Ooh, let's try
And,
doing some science.
Does one of you pick it up?
think
Sure,
Hulda
yeah,
did.
I want to witch analyze it.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, Hulda, as you pick it up, all of your bracers glow very brightly, almost blindingly so. And when
Amber puts down her sunglasses.
when your vision clears, all of you see this.
White.
What? Oh god, it's a level up tree.
It's mutations.
Yes, basically this appears painted in glowing light before your eyes. And you have the feeling you have to make a choice.
Okay.
What is this choice?
Right,
Uh,
or left.
What are we choosing between? Are we choosing between like or
Give me a
are we
sec.
choosing?
Give me a
I'd
sec.
say I'd assume right or left as a choice.
Yeah. Oh.
But yes, you start in the middle here, and you have to choose between these two.
I'm pretty sure I understand what one of those symbols means, but not the other one.
It looks like a
Yeah.
rubber band, maybe?
Yeah.
So do you want to explain what these things are?
Nope.
I mean,
So,
I kind of want to go with the one I don't understand, just out of curiosity.
Well, I know the left one might make our dicks bigger.
It definitely will. That's exactly.
Okay. My vote's on this
but,
one.
but two of you don't even have dicks.
That
Exactly.
you know of. God.
They don't have right now, but they will if we take this upgrade. It's not that kind of roleplay, you guys. It's fun. No, I'm actually just kind of curious what the rubber band does.
Yeah, well, I always go wild magic, so this one, because I have no idea what it is.
Okay, we have 2 votes for rubber band, 1 vote for the other one.
What would my
Perfect party split. We win.
Yeah.
what would my witchy
We get both.
Yeah, just for the sake of it not being like a stalemate, I'm gonna go with a rubber band too, I think.
Alrighty,
I
Hold
just
on.
rolled the die and went evens odds.
Hulda, as the one holding it, reaches for the symbol, and you get a feeling in your bracers, and it gets the symbol gets inscribed on the bracers. And 1 second.
At least the symbol we got inscribed on our bracers looked cooler than just, a straight
Ruler?
edge. I didn't want to rhyme accidentally, so I was looking for a different word. I think it's also called a straight edge.
That was weird. I thought I heard somebody knocking, but there was nobody.
Dun dun dun.
Anyway, the symbol gets inscribed on your bracers, and basically the knowledge of the ability gets inscribed onto your brains. And now you can stretch the range for the chain that binds you for 1 round to double its normal length. But after that round, you snap back.
Oh, so that would be more of this thing. Oh, that is just general length, I
I think
guess.
that's just a straight up distance increase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a permanent one, but probably a shorter one.
So I
Who
guess
knows?
that's what I will do next time.
And
We get to see
you
what the
also
other two-
know that to choose another update, you need 2 of these shards.
Does the one we got from the one member count as one?
No.
Dang.
Can I try using the crystal or stone or whatever to like try and pry off the wristband? Can that maybe go underneath it?
Nope.
Again, it gets more and more tempting every time to just cut off our hands.
Sure, you can try that.
If you want.
There's-
Actually, now that I think about it, don't.
there's a sword here you could do it with.
Amber
uh,
thinks about it.
I guess. Okay, so these are real ass weapons.
These are real ass weapons, and each has a little card on it that describes where it was found and who it supposedly belongs to. You recognize several figures prominent in Mountain Nation mythology.
This is a
And-
pest. Sorry.
yes,
No, go on.
and yeah, that's pretty much it.
They
These
seem
are
actually-
ancient weapons that supposedly belong to mythical Mountain Nation heroes.
Is this a pestle and mortar?
Yep,
I will take that.
you do that.
Lowell seems more and more frustrated at his lack of pockets.
What's on this
Uh,
table right here?
You look at this table, and it has a lot of maps that correspond to these artifacts that have been found. And you also find some notes. And one page has been ripped out of what appears to be a catalog of these artifacts. And it is the most recent page that has been written into the catalog.
No portraits though anywhere on the table.
Nope.
Okay, that's really what I was interested in. So
Wow. Can you at least look at what else it says in the catalog?
It lists. You leaf through the catalog, and funnily enough, it lists the bracers you're wearing.
I read the fuck out of that.
It's a pretty early entry, and it reads "Bracers of Unity," said to be used by the ancient epithet hunters to not get divided by the crafty epithet users. Said to be able to unlock mighty powers, but the power shards have been scattered. Supposedly, they can be found in ruins of the Epithet Emperor.
He reads all of that out loud, of course. So if any of you have any extra questions about what that says, he might know a thing. But has he heard of the epithet hunters before?
You've heard of them once. They appear in one of the versions of the Epithet Emperor legend.
Hmm.
But they have been ruled to mostly be completely mythical by the scholarly consensus.
So they were real?
wait, so does it say how can we take them off?
Does it say?
Doesn't seem to say no, but it does say that you need more power shards to unlock more power from the bracers, and there's a sketch of one of those shards that you see on that shelf. I'm gonna just take that away since you collected it.
Well, it seems that originally these were intended to, be put on by your own free will, and that perhaps the people who put them on would accept not being able to take them off again, as they were part of, well, I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but there was a legendary group called the Epithet Hunters. Well, legendary is certainly one word to describe them. They mythical, pretty much. And they did exactly what, their name implied. They hunted epithet users, evil epithet users mostly.
In the version of the Epithet Emperor legend that you heard of, the Epithet Hunters, they were the ones who brought him down.
Oh yeah, in myth they even were the ones to take down the epithet Emperor. He looks around. If he looks around at the faces of the group, how many of you look absolutely confused?
Amber raises her hand.
Hugo, you can give me a to see if you know of the epithet Emperor.
Let's see.
Because Mountain Nation.
Oh,
Oh, no,
Oh,
you
that's-
rolled a 20.
Okay, yeah.
You
Can I just
didn't roll a d20. You rolled a 20.
Well,
Oh.
it's basically the same thing, though, isn't it?
No, it's not.
No.
When
I
you
think
go
it's just-
rolling 20, it just gives you the number.
I actually
Well,
put-
that's just close.
I told you it's basically the same thing.
You came across some versions of the epithet Emperor legend in your Mountain Ancient studies.
I can. Well, I probably shouldn't do that to everyone because Hugo. Well, he's gonna regale.
If you
them.
want to know more about the epithet Emperor, you can read that in the compendium.
He's gonna regale them all with the story of how there used to be an epithet emperor ruling these lands, and how supposedly in some stories that some describe that the earth itself was basically at one point against him and just swallowed him and his 4 horrible lieutenants that he ruled the land with up. And he'll go through a bunch of interpretations of them, that some think that was a metaphor for just a revolution, some think it was just the normal decay of an empire over time. In this version, apparently there were actively like a group of people called epithet hunters who fought him and took him down, which this seems to be at least somewhat legitimate, as we have, like, from what we found at least, this seems to be like an actual like relic of that would support that interpretation of the past. I'm just gonna look over the other weapons and see how useful they are. By the way,
They're pretty degraded. They probably a well-versed weaponsmith could probably restore them, but it seems like the people who the purple robe people were more interested in storing them than restoring them.
yeah. But
They all look shit except for that gun.
There's no gun.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, all of this doesn't belong here. This is part of the history of this country. This belongs to the museum. He said,
Slowly puts on Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it's bad.
This belongs in a museum.
skill, mud whip, what?
Bullwhip.
I heard you liked mud whips.
I heard you like mud.
Either way, I'm gonna keep that catalog.
Alrighty.
I guess it's the only book I can take from you. I just don't have the means to transport all of this. He's like, why don't I have pockets? Why don't I have a bag? Yeah, you described before that all of these books are entirely illegible.
Yeah, pretty much.
But there are vaults over the bunch. There are these books over here.
Yeah,
This is
they are also similarly cataloged and supposedly artifacts from ancient heroes, and thus written also in Mountain Ancient.
God damn it. Hugo! Hugo, get over here.
Old Mountain Ancient.
Ah, God damn it.
Yeah.
No player interaction allowed.
No, but you do recognize that they are from dialect. They are from a similar time, like the book in the chapel.
But what is... This is so confusing. Like, these bracers, they were used by people who, like, hunted epithet users. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but all of us are epithet users.
Yep.
Yep,
would-
right now.
And
Whoops.
okay, the long ferret. She's back.
Long Ferret
Long
is
fan
long.
returns.
Her epithet. Stretch. But okay, so what do we know about these guys here? They seem to be a weird cult. They have the whole chapel with a big Bible-looking thing in the middle. They store ancient artifacts and destroy some of them, he said, looking at the books. They
Many of these books seem newer than the old books.
but they seem to destroy. They try to. It seems like they try to, you know, push something under the rug. Like they. This looks like they were trying to erase evidence.
Yeah, that
least to
seems
me.
like a fair assumption.
So, and the whole, like the computer equipment, is this, like on the one hand, this seems like a cult, but on the other hand, is this a secret society we stumbled into? Are these the anime Freemasons? Why did the guy have his eyes burn out? Like what? I don't understand.
Because his sight was enlightened.
Yeah, what are these weird? Ah, God, this is. What is any of this? You're free to reply, by the way. This is all in character. Everyone just silently stares at Lo.
Amber has no interest in secret societies.
Yeah, Hugo is just looking around.
You better
pondering to
start
himself.
developing. You better start developing some if you ever want to take those bracers off.
But does
That
it have
seems
any like direct connection? We don't know that yet.
He just kind of gives up. He said, "Whatever. Let's just go to the water room." Or
Should we maybe
Should
end
we-
it here?
I was gonna say, should we go to the water room, or is this? Should we save that?
The water room shouldn't take very long.
Yeah, I mean, like, is there anyone who would have to leave soon, or I mean, we can keep going.
I
don't
got
know,
work
actually.
tomorrow actually.
It's
Oh.
like a 11:15. I think we can do the water room in that time,
Okay. Should we just
if you guys want to.
teleport
Yeah, we
over there?
can.
All right, let me teleport you over there. Ah, what have I done?
Lois teleported into the water. He's a dirty boy. And he must
So,
be lost.
how do you guys want to do this?
How far down is this?
The water is probably about 1.5 meters high, and between the water surface and the hole, there's like 0.5 meter. So the room below is about 2 meters high.
Well, there only is one way to do this. If I'm concerned, he cannonballs in.
So anybody else jump in with Lo?
Oh, before he does, he puts, like, he has a look at the catalog.
I'm in.
Like, he puts the catalog down.
Okay.
He puts it, down in the toilet seat. And
I thought the plan was to let Business Fair go explore in the water.
why?
You know, it's a ferret.
No, I can't. My business cards would get wet.
You can, we can walk outside it and you can, hop in.
I don't get what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, why would she be better at exploring this? This isn't a tight space or anything.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that, it was underwater and
I mean, yeah, but ferrets aren't better at diving than humans.
No, not really.
I'd actually say it's the other way around. I don't think they have the lung capacity, my man.
don't ferrets live near or
Not
above
really,
the
no.
water?
Ferrets?
Those are otters.
Ferrets
Yeah.
are forest dwellers, dude.
Yeah,
You're
I
thinking
think-
of otters.
Yeah.
I thought that was the ferrets.
Nope.
Oh.
Anyway, anybody else want to jump in?
Can I sit on Lowe's shoulders?
While he jumps.
Well, no, after he jumps. How much is the fall? Because he's a big dude.
I mean, it's only like
I've actually watched this happen one time. A dude jumped onto another person while that person was swimming, and that was not a pleasant time for either of them.
I mean, yeah. Would you like? This is only like half a meter, I guess. Like, do you want me to reach up there and just?
You either have to jump in or you stay up here.
Then for now, I'm staying up here.
Hulda, you
Me
stay?
too. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then,
Let
what's
me
my
grab
catalog? I don't know.
two of you.
I don't want to get wet.
Yeah, and I got my equipment.
I'm not undressing in front of you people.
No one asked you to. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, that's a lot of water. And that's an
All right.
electrical cable.
And then they died.
The end.
So you jump in, and you just have time enough to register that there's lots of doors going off from this before you get shocked.
Wow. Yeah, great.
Both of you take 3 damage and roll initiative.
Thank
Fight
you.
the water.
That's not good.
I mean, good thing that the people with the most health jumped in here.
Yep.
That's true.
If it's 3 damage a turn, then
Yep.
like it's 36 and 30 health back. Yeah. Where's the? I got it here. Initiative. Yes. I should have probably done the whole thing right. No, I couldn't have.
2. Damn, I forgot to prepare a token for the water. I'm gonna use ferret.
Roll water initiative.
Yeah. Well, not water, the cable, basically.
Oh yeah. I mean,
You're both dead.
you just make it every turn. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it
Fire
basically.
just stands on top of your laser, zapping you.
All right. Lo, give me a swimming roll.
I get the bonus on that also, right?
Indeed.
I need it.
You can move your full move.
Oh, goody. 4 squares.
What do you do?
I'm gonna, first of all, use my move to get up here, and as an action, probably use my muck mantle ability. Use the mud I have around me to shape it around myself, and I like normally it absorbs physical damage, but in this case I'm going to make the case that I'm going to make it like harder for the electricity. Like
Yeah, that's fair.
Forgot the word. But also,
Well,
would there be a different theme for this particular scenario, perhaps?
Oh yeah, that's right. Toombi, we're gonna be done soon. Before the hour's out, we should be done.
Right.
And it's how much does I guess got to roll for muck mantle. Where is it? Muck mantle. That should work, right?
That works.
That's 3 cut. Okay.
And that's your turn. Amber, give me a swimming roll.
Let's see.
Oh, also,
Swim.
Yeah, that's good enough. You can move your full move.
Nice. All right.
Where do you go?
come come up here and open the door, maybe?
Yeah, I can do that. What's my movement again? 5.
Like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you
And
want to
that's-
open the door with your action.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty, give me a roll. It's kind of hard to open it against the water.
More cables come out.
You do open it. Very good. There's a drain in this room, and water does flow into it, but the drain is not enough to drain it as fast as it comes out of the pipe upstairs.
I
Luckily,
try
there's
to
a
yell up.
proficiency in his stamina.
I try to yell up there, like, can anyone stop the pipe?
Also, you can't use those spots just yet. You have to deal with the dangerous situation first.
I guess we can't move in there because turn order.
Indeed, you can't.
So, can I plant a tree and just put it a bit far off the pipe?
You're not involved in this situation. You stayed upstairs.
I tried to yell up there, like they're only a few meters away, so I tried to ask them to clog the pipe.
Remember, they can't move more than 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
So I'll
Right.
try to.
Give me an initiative roll.
Okay, like we don't have turns. I think I can't see.
Nope. You don't have
Amber
turns
already.
yet.
Spirit.
You do have turns, definitely.
Yeah, but we're not in the turn order.
6.
You are for me.
We're not.
No,
For us.
not on our end. I'm gonna
I
refill.
think, I think they're like, are the icons from the previous turn order maybe? Because it happened to me as a DM once that I thought that my guys were on there, but the players couldn't see themselves because the icons were from a previous combat. So we're gonna just delete them and add new ones. And I think
Can you see it now?
yeah, now I can see mine.
Alright, now I'm back. Okay.
So I guess it's Hugo's turn now because it was.
Oh, I did not roll. Yeah, I guess that was my roll. Alright.
Or is it?
No, it was Zeppy times.
God damn it.
You both take 3 damage again, but
Except for me, who takes 1.
Yep.
Oh.
And then it's Lo's turn.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to start the turn with yelling is a free action. I'm going to say, like, while
Yeah, that's okay.
kind of be like, hey, can you guys try to clog the pipe? There's electricity down here. And then I'm going to roll for swim.
No, you don't have to roll every turn.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm just gonna.
You can roll to get a better result, which could give you extra move, but if you bunk it up, you start your ground.
I have a proud 4 move, and I need all the boost I can get.
All
If
right,
you wait till my turn, I can boost you.
still
I
4.
wanted to open that door first.
I guess I gotta get over here.
I could let you move some extra squares if you use your mud cannon.
Oh, clay cannon myself forward.
You could do that, yes.
Would I be able to move 2 extra squares, perhaps?
You want to get to the door.
Or what? Oh, yeah, I want to get to the door. Can I clay cannon?
You can do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for clay cannon. Hold on.
Yes.
Oops.
Ooh.
You don't quite manage to get together a consistent clay cannon in the
Yeah,
water.
it drizzles apart. I'm like, damn it. I'm too
You
focused
go.
on
It is your turn.
keeping up.
Okay.
I look like a horrible mud monster right now, by the way, because I'm surrounded in mud, and I'm also trying to like form a thing. And it's like, yeah.
Is there an angle in which I can like see them and maybe shoot a photo of them?
Yeah, you can. You can stand at this corner of the hole.
Okay. And then I see both of them, or
Yeah, you can see them both.
okay. Okay, can I use time lapse on both of them? Like have them both in the frame?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's what I do. Just a sec.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Cool.
Since this is not really a combat.
Okay.
Right, double move.
So you
nice.
both have double move on your next turn.
Nice.
Three.
Hulda, your turn.
I will shoot some seed.
So you want to plant a tree in there and clog the pipe, yes?
Yep.
All right. Give me a roll.
Let's see. Wait, what was that renewable pickup? Is that something which would be better here?
Now that's throwing fruit off your trees.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that was it.
You need an active tree for that.
So, you know, I guess Free of Life is the only thing I have that, you know,
Yep.
Okay.
active plants free. What did
Yep.
I get?
Good enough.
Ooh.
So she clogs the pipe.
Yep. So it
Okay.
runs off faster now, but you're still gonna get zapped pretty hard. You estimate that you if there's drains in the other rooms, you'd need to open 2 more rooms.
Okay. Yeah, I guess on your next turns you could maybe like throw some fruit on here if you can.
I was
throw
going
them.
to.
Yeah, if like you have the nobility, right? That's actually pretty
No,
good.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay,
you-
Amber, you are on the turn and you have double move.
And an
I'm
action.
gonna smoke some coke. Party powder.
Why?
Why
Because
Why
not?
it
do you
gets
not-
me additional movement. That's why.
You already have a double move. That's all you need to get to the
Yeah, but I'm gonna make it all the way to the door though.
to that door.
Yep.
But then you can't open it.
Yeah, but I'll be right there.
Oh, well, okay, sure. Go to that door. I guess then we can open 2 doors the next turn.
Give me a roll.
For
Roll for
party power.
Druggos.
Yes.
That's the good shit.
Also remember to remove the stamina costs for your abilities.
Yeah, I already did.
Yeah, I've been doing
So
that.
I'm just gonna move all the way to the door.
You have 10 move now.
She
No,
found
12.
6. You
So-
zip past
12, 'cause
me.
that-
So
Honor.
you see Amber like treading water, and she reaches into her bra and pulls out a little plastic packet, breaks it open, and just sticks her nose in it.
Yeah,
I think
it's like an airbag. I just like put the airbag over my mouth and just breathe in.
Speedy Gonzalez, Speedy Gonzalez runs over the water. But hey, people, we gotta get this going. We gotta do this
I
fast.
just sort of like turbo, like just sort
Alright,
of Aquaman
3
style, just
damage for the
jet boost
water,
over
for the
there.
water rats.
Except for me.
So, are we meant to not see each other's health bars?
I think I didn't do it on these tokens yet.
Okay.
Now you
uh,
should see Lowe's.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So
It's
this
All right,
is
Low.
Yeah, my turn. I guess you could have theoretically. Could I split up my movement hypothetically, where I move, open the door, and then perhaps move once more if I'm really fast?
Yeah, I'm gonna give that to you for time lapse, but
Anything-
only if you manage to open the door.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, good enough.
Oh,
Still
I'm
draining
welcome.
pretty fast now, but you're still like waist deep in water. But you're standing at least.
Okay, so I'm gonna, I guess, move again to here.
Yep. And Hugo's turn. You can't really see them anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything I can do right now. Let me.
Excuse me.
Bless you. You could
Uh,
just skip turn.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do.
Hold on.
I'm glad that we're ignoring the rules of the armband. So, how far is it down there?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
I mean, it's only like 2 meters high, the room. But I guess.
Gonna say you two get
Yeah,
Dragged
but we're
along.
at least 50 feet away from.
Yeah, I did say the thing. I just remembered. Yeah.
you're right. You two get dropped in the drink.
But I know how far does it actually get down?
Or other suggestion. How about you just stay above us? Like you're forced to kind of follow us, but you know.
Yeah, they're just dragged around on the top floor.
You don't actually
Yeah,
fall
I
down.
can see that.
So how far is it down there?
2 meters.
2 meters.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to take a handful of fruits and then hop down.
Yeah, you don't really need to roll for that.
Okay, I take a handful of fruit and hop down.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to throw it at them. So smash our 1d20. Whoa.
Since you just entered, you're gonna take initial 3 shock damage. And each of you gets to heal for some apricots.
Cool.
That's 3 health, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, 4.
Oh, no, equals 3.
Oh, 4 health. Okay.
That's not how that number works.
Hey, I'm back to 30.
Amber, it's your turn.
Just gonna open door.
Alrighty. Give me that roll.
Ace of 15 to open the door.
And you manage to drain the water.
Completely?
Nice.
Pretty much. There's still puddles on the floor, but you can easily go around them.
Alright.
Time to go
But,
for that
now-
proficiency.
Now that you have drained the water, you hear the music much more loudly.
Just want to go for that proficiency first.
Coming from here.
From where? You got
Here.
If there's
From this
ever
room.
a time to kick down the door, it would be now.
I'm just.
Stop
I was gonna move over here. I'm gonna politely knock.
With my foot!
Roll,
You're knocking or are you kicking down the door?
roll for politely knock. I kick down the door.
You kick down the door and you see a man
Well,
wearing
why am
nothing
I not
but
surprised?
you see a man wearing nothing but orange shorts, an orange cap, and an orange cape, dancing to a song playing on his ancestral boombox. Hey, welcome to the party! And
What?
we're
I
gonna
mean,
end-
like this guy, hey ho!
What?
and this is where we're gonna end it. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Goodbye,
Bye.
Chad.
Bye.
Later,
everybody.
chat.
She said seductively.
Later, chat. I'll miss you.
Mwah.